With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. There's so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and chill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shazbin 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot of feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's not in burping, leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun, his trials can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is dead to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. He's nearly over it and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 5th of April 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and hope you've enjoyed your week so far, and I hope you've got an enjoyable weekend coming up as well. I am joined on this Friday edition of Bingo by Meester, who has been a regular guest for previous Bingos, and he's back again today. So Meester, hope you're doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
That's good to hear, good to hear. And of course, I'll say, I had a very enjoyable day off from the DSP shenanigans, and I actually was correct in my assumption that the King of the Ring finals was yesterday. At first I said on Wednesday...
What's King of the Ring?
What do you mean, what's King of the Ring? That being said...
Yeah, what the fuck is King of the Ring?
That being said, for the second year in a row now, host a musical style show where detractors submit their best songs and people voting it to whatever, the audience voting it and the judges voting it as well and all that jazz. I had an entry for the first round. I didn't get to the finals.
Criminal.
I know, it is what it is, you know. I guess me roasting the judges didn't help, whatever, but there's some very good songs in there though, and they had the final, I think it was like a finalist for 10 or 12 of them altogether, and basically fans get to vote on who their favourites are. So yeah, I got to enjoy the King of the Ring performances and submissions from all sorts of very talented detractors. You know, you had your Bill Brasky, and you know, you had Dark Side of Flow as well. You had a couple of unfamiliar names as well. You know, and it's a good, interesting mix. It's not all just a case of they all sound the fucking same. You know, and yes, there's Sick Monkey asking me what did I think of the Bear song. That video was ridiculous. I mean, some of these submissions and entries were insane. You know, but every song I found very entertaining, and as every single one felt quite different. Misery Merchant was in there as well for song, you know, and all these things, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was very enjoyable, you know what I mean? I'd highly recommend people to check out if they've not checked out already. So yeah, that's what King of the Ring is. So obviously, the whole basis of King of the Ring is based off of, you know, Phil had a bad experience at Burger King. His fucking Burger King sandwich, his chicken, you know, it wasn't to his liking, and he tried his best to get a refund. He made a big song and dance with it, didn't get the refund, and that being said, just had some fun with it, and decided to make a music show based on that King of the Ring sandwich. I don't know, it's chicken sandwich.
But yeah, I did not know that this was a thing at all. Well, to those in chat who are reviling me.
Well, I just
didn't have a clue. Well,
I mean, what I would say is, look, there's no shame in ignorance. And I don't say that to mean, of course, some detractors are newer than others.
Come the fuck in or fuck off.
So even though it's for us now, we're a bit used to King of the Ring stuff, you know what I mean? Because we're used to, it's a second year it's been going now. You know, but not every detractor will have a finger on the pulse of what every single other detractor's doing. You know, so yeah, it's a bit. I wouldn't make fun of somebody for not knowing what the fucking thing is. You know what I mean? It's all very well. There's no shame in being ignorant about it. You know what I mean? It's a way for people to learn and get to see for themselves and experience it. And thank you very much, by the way, to Battery Exhausted for gifting a membership. Congratulations to Redneck Ogre, who has gifted a membership by Battery Exhausted. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Very kind of you indeed. And then Mookiness is joining you, by the way, Meester, and saying I didn't know what Ticking the Ring was either. So there you go. So there you go. So you're not alone in not knowing. So here's here, two things to cover. First of all, Phil's special birthday bash marathon has its own thumbnail. Does anyone notice anything strange about it?
Spoilers. He didn't make it himself.
No, it looks like he just randomly saw it online, right-clicked on it, hit save image as or something, and yeah, there is a big obvious watermark for a website called Pixta on there, Pixta. And the wee logo there as well for the website, it seems like. So yeah, random watermark all over this image, and Phil's like, I'm going to use that, that's good enough. And it's such a generic...
I'm glad to see he wished himself a happy birthday at the very least.
It's such a generic thumbnail as well. It is such a... hold on, I got distracted with Larry. Larry saying I sent you a photo on X. Larry, are you the one that was talking about the tie streak? Because that photo is
cringe,
horrifying.
by the way, Larry. You call it X.
No, if it is the same person that sent me a horrific image saying the tie streak is real, I don't think I want to inflict that image on anyone else. And Larry saying yes, it was.
Let me see. Come on, it can't be worse than anything that I make.
I mean, it's fine. The tie streak is real. Larry.
I need to log into Twitter.
I mean, you can see it, if you can, you know, this. Yeah, I know you sent me at Larry, and I was trying to forget about it. It's horrifying. So yeah, what do you think, Meester? Better or worse than what you make?
Worse. At least I try to blend his face with the subject of whatever, you know.
There we go. Oh god. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, Phil's special birthday bash marathon tomorrow. And by the way, confirmation, Vega is doing a restream of it tomorrow. So yeah, so bear that in mind if you want to check it out tomorrow, if you want some detract to watch as a cover of the birthday bash restream. Vega is committed himself to doing it, and I'm sure D-Dog will do his best to try and muscle his way in there, because I think D-Dog was talking about trying to invade the stream, so who knows. I thought before
they can't be separated.
I know, I mean, D-Dog just does what he does, you know. I mean, it's like
beautiful marriage.
He's like it's Dingo and the baby, you know what I mean. So you can't get one of it ever. But I thought before we started bingo, whatever, before we were waiting for Phil to get back from his little potty break, I thought we would see this video from DSP Tries It Technology 101 covering Phil's playthrough, and it's titled DSP, the worst Helldivers 2 player you have ever seen, getting team killed, glitches and bugs. So I just thought we'd check this out and see for ourselves just how bad it was. And of course we're going to do this at 1.25 speed, because fuck enduring Phil at normal speed. But let's see how bad it really was.
Alright everybody, I'm playing Helldivers 2 because people kept bugging me about it. Let's see. Use the map
that
to
was
navigate
legit
Helldivers
his
training
intro
facility.
for the video, by the way.
That's how he started his video, recording. All
yeah,
right, everyone, I'm playing Helldivers 2.
He didn't do the usual flourish. He was just like, I'm playing Helldivers 2.
Those people kept bugging me to play it. Seriously, that's his intro.
Hey.
That's his on-demand audience's introduction to a fucking hype game. Hey,
Fuck you, how dare you make me play this game?
I'm playing this because you morons in chat kept annoying me to fucking play it. He's the one that changed the schedule on a fly, on a whim, to play Helldivers that very evening. The grumpy
Not like the
bastard.
5 people who watch us on-demand videos even care.
To be fair, I mean,
They're just like, oh, it's DSP.
I guess it worked. I guess it sort of worked because Phil did get $167 playing that game. $100 was from one person, of course. It is what it is.
Now he's gonna keep it up. It was so boring.
Apparently so. I didn't see any of it. You know, this is my first time actually seeing any gameplay of Helldivers from Phil.
Got it.
God, he brought
money,
my
money,
Street
money,
Fighter.
money, money. Like a fucking money machine. They're trying to pull. Okay, how do I get rid of that? Release. Okay. You face plant. Oh, the camera's already clipping into the ground. Oh, hold on a second. Let me check something out. Oh man, yeah, he definitely had a bean burrito. All right. Guys, I'm just gonna say this right now. Shut up about Stellar Blade. We're not even talking about that. That's later in the month. I've already said I'm not interested in it, and if you spam the chat with it, no matter who you are, I'm gonna time you out. So shut up about Stellar Blade. That's not the topic right now. You have to listen to what I'm saying and stop spamming chat with nonsense.
It's kind of funny how very eager he is to try and get up the camera up a guy's arse in a video game. but he
Oh
doesn't.
god, don't start.
Well, it's just kind of funny, like the contradiction of it all. Like, he doesn't want to have anything to do with seeing any female characters in their skin in a video game. You know what I mean? Oh hell, we can't play Stellar Blade or whatever. You know what I mean? There's an attractive woman in that game, and I'm not that sort of content creator. I think Open Helldivers, one of the first things he does is to try and get the camera right up the guy's arse. It's a bit odd, but I guess it's
Very bizarre and very perverted and very strange.
very deep in the closet.
Alright, here we go. How do I take cover? How the fuck do I take cover? Pick up ammo, where?
The true meaning of freedom.
Where do I pick up ammo? Huh? Just pick up ammo, where? I don't have any, I don't get it. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid as shit. I agree with you, okay?
Otherwise, they'll just keep coming.
Right, there's a grenade, and you aim. Wait, how do I get it in? Toss it at the aim. Oh! Well, guys, you only get one life in this game, so that's it. I'm sorry that it took so long for me to play it, but that's it. I had one chance to get through the tutorial, I'm done. It's over. Maybe next life, I'll play again.
Yeah, this whole... If you'll pause it for a moment. From what I can understand, this whole thing was just DSP tries to be a YouTuber. It was just so bad.
Constant clown mode, yeah, I kind of heard like kind of things on Twitter about that, yeah. He's desperate. There's no other way I can explain it. He's desperate to try and do. He's acting more like he was back several years ago when he was still on Twitch. When he was more successful back then as well, and he's thinking if I'm going to act.
Yeah, with tip wars and all that crap.
Oh, he's hoping absolutely for that kind to come back as well. Or maybe we can get some streaks going again, hat streaks and vest streaks and everything else. And he's...
Let's hope not.
He's desperate for those glory days for sure. Oh, Phil's back. But he's not live yet. He said, shit, hold on a sec. I wanted to put in a new intro and I keep forgetting it. Let me just do it right now.
Oh,
Phil has a new intro.
No.
He has a new intro? Guys, Burnell has a brand new intro.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Like the first one was a baby, this one's just going to be a fetus. It's going to be terrible.
Probably so.
All right, well, first of all, you're not good enough.
Mature
You're
adult.
not strong enough. You aren't funny. You don't make content. You're ugly. You suck. From Lady Helldiva. Have fun. Friendly fire is real. Give space. When teammates drop orbitals, artillery, and eagles, robots are harder than bugs to fight against. I didn't even know the game had robots. I thought it was just bugs, so... Great, robots. What is this, like friggin' mechs and shit? Friendly fire is real.
Ominous smile. Yeah, I heard somebody gave him a hard time for friendly fire.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think I've seen a picture. Give me a second here. Can I find the picture on the old Twitter? Give me a second here. I think it's on... Was it shared in here? Here it is, here. Prophet shared a picture earlier on. This one here.
Didn't know Prophet was on Twitter.
No, it was on Discord, sorry. Well, he's on Twitter as well, but, you know, I've seen it, he shared it on Discord earlier on. So somebody called Admiral some Jagass, apparently, just gave him a horrible time. And I guess we're going to see an example of that in this particular, in this clip here. Oh, Phil's gone live. Give me a second. Let me rewind it.
Oh, he's wearing the pajama shirt.
Yeah, we'll just put him on pause and build up some speed up just, and we'll continue enjoying the Helldivers.
I received a $100 tip.
Pay pegs? Pay pigs. I said pay pegs.
The Defender of Freedom is here. I just want to say I'm proud of you for getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new. I hope this goes well. Despite all the negativity, we've got your back. Well, thank you very much. What is it? Who was this person's name?
Despite the negativity, we've got your back. And who's that negativity coming from, I wonder? Usually it's from Phil Burnell.
The Defender of Freedom. With a $100 tip tonight for Helldivers 2. Here we are. Covered in blood. Open the social menu. I'm not a social person. Why would I open the social menu? Okay. Management, ship management. I'm gonna guess this last one is ordering DoorDash.
Oh my dog! What's up?
I can't actually believe he fucking said this last one's ordering DoorDash. Thank you to
He tried to...
And you just
Now go on.
Well, as I was saying, thank you to Ira for the super chat. It says, turned off crossplay, disabled voice chat, and would only go into quick play. He did everything to dodge trolls and he got trolled anyway. That's beautiful. I guess somebody...
Yeah, he paid. He goes first.
It's just funny, like, you know, he tries his best to try and avoid getting trolled in his multiplayer games. The fact of the matter is, most people will kind of be aware, even if they're not a detractor, they'll still be aware of who Phil Burnell is and think, that guy's an arsehole, I'm going to annoy him.
Oh, yeah.
and kill him by saying that DoorDash line could have been funny if he leaned into the memes, which of course Phil does not do.
I mean, you kind of got to give him a little bit of credit for trying, at least, even if it was way too late.
Let's see if he doubles down on it.
Shit management. Shit. Okay. Devour. Wait a minute.
Nobody back home can believe I get to talk to Helldivers every day.
You're the same
I don't
person.
blame them. All of us had Helldiver posters all over our bedrooms growing up.
Is that racist? You're the same person. He's a random black character in the game. You're the same person. I see, it seems a bit sus. I don't know.
I still have to pinch myself.
She's the same
sometimes.
person as this person. They're exactly the same person. Look.
The bridge is 4 of you. Talk to the democracy officer
They sound absolutely different, for God's sake.
when you're ready.
What are they, twins? Clones? Maybe they're the clone army from Star
I
Wars?
don't know how you do it, Helldiver.
Yeah, look.
Facing off against monsters who haven't got a democratic...
Fuck this game. Fuck this racist motherfuckers who made this game. Oh, come on. All right, I thought it was the same woman again. I was like, what?
We shall shepherd the galaxy towards freedom.
Oh my god. Like,
I'm just so tired of this stupid shit.
oh shit. Do I stay up here and say, I guess so. Okay, this is bad. It's huge. Already killed. It's huge, and it could crawl up. I thought, oh, if I stay up here, maybe it can't get me. It crawled right up there. Didn't care.
The enemy.
Oh, what the fuck? Well, that was a terrible spawn. You spawned with all the enemies on my ass. What the fuck? It hit me. Oh, what's going on? What the hell? I was taking damage. Trying to get in, it took damage. Outstanding patriotism. Am I enjoying the game? Yes, I am. But I am not the Hitler of gaming. What a stupid question. All right, enough of this idiot. Acquisitions? What's that? Oh no! Don't tell me. This is actually in game. You earn this, right? Don't tell me this is a microtransaction.
But microtransactions, I think, are the future. Money. Keep little transactions of $2, $3, $4, $5 here and there, and the next thing you know, you spent $1,000.
Yeah, look, there's item reviews. Recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists. Oh, I should get this one then. I love dental health. All right, and then super. Oh, here's. I found it. I knew it. Right. It is not pay to play, but you can. Right now, I could buy this. Okay. How is it not pay to play if right now I could spend money and get all the guns? Right? Could I not? Could I not spend money right now and unlock a bunch of guns that are like OP? Right? So I think it is kind of pay to play, but
Money. Keep.
when you have your map open, you can put a marker on the map with X, move a cursor with arrows. Do this to mark objectives so you can follow them with the compass. Keep on moving on this game. Enemies are infinite. If you keep triggering bug breaches, you don't get shit for killing enemies. You do projectiles like guerrilla style. You can matchmake for games pressing square when overseeing the planet missions. Press square when you're on the ship to see a menu to buy weapons. Use your medals for that. By the way, mission you did is level 1 difficulty. Currently take it to level 9.
Shut
Thank you,
the
Play
fuck
Cool.
up!
All right. Oh, we got more.
Back empty.
Shit.
Last reload.
I'm on my last fucking clip already. I'm gonna have to go to my shitty handgun. Oh, what? Now, wait a minute. It crawled through the corpse of the other one. That's bullshit. It totally should not be able to dive through the corpse of a dead one like that. How are you supposed to tell it's there? That's bullshit.
But why is Phil allowed to walk through these same corpses? That's not fair either.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh. It hit me bad, man. I don't know. I'm just following these guys. I don't know what the hell we're doing. I'm just following these guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
Man, I really just want to skip this.
I'm just waiting for the part where he gets team killed over and over again.
Oh, there's a ton of
So
them. Oh, no. This is very
painful.
bad. Oh, this is very, very bad. There's so many. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. God damn. That was a lot of them. You think it's bugged? I was supposed to spawn? Well, that's great. I just started playing.
Calling down a section. Engaging terminal. Reinforcing.
This is wasting my time, basically. This is how I play the game. Well, I guess I can't play, guys. I guess the game doesn't want me to play anymore.
I got the terminal.
The game said, oh, you were enjoying your first session. Let's just ruin it now for everybody. So.
I'm on it. Reinforcement.
Hades is a super chat saying they have to reinforce you. Well, I guess they don't like me then. They hate me. They think I'm an asshole. They tried to call me back and I'm not coming back, so it's a bug.
New mag.
Wow. My time was wasted. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Why did I deserve that? I did nothing correct. I did everything wrong. What's going on? Is the game not working? Look. I was gonna get sad there for a second. The host has left the game. Oh, good. The host left the game as soon as I joined. The host left.
Congratulations on completing your team.
The host left the game. Oh, no. Some jackass, level 89.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Some jackass. He's obviously been playing the game for a while. The level 89 sounds quite high. I was probably thinking in his mind immediately at first, you know, this guy's going to carry me to success. I got some level 89 in my team. So, yeah.
And the guy just...
I assume that no detractor has come forward and said, aye, that was me. I just assume it's some random person that exists on the fucking
probably
internet.
knows who DSP is.
Yeah.
Because I'm not aware that he was killing the other guy, just DSP.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Just probably somebody that recognises film and goes, oh, that guy's an arsehole.
Admirable.
Two hell pods.
And he's got a spiffy outfit. Look at that. That is nice. What the hell? Like, they're next to each other perfectly. Look.
And fear the shadow of neither death nor tyranny, for justice is your cause.
If you so choose to use it. All right. Oh shit! That guy landed on his ass. You saw that? He took a tumble.
Let's play. Affirmative.
Why is he shooting me? Oh, he's shooting me. He just killed me.
And so it begins.
Why did he do that? What was the point of that? Why did he kill me?
Reporting to the front.
Allegedly.
Why did he kill me again?
Point me to the enemy. How about my cup of liberty?
Why is he doing this? Like, what's the point? What's the point of doing this? It's just making the mission harder, is it not?
My thinking logically would be that it's your mission and your team would have a better chance of success if Phil Burnell is not fucking screwing you over. Like, if somebody that basically fucking seems to help their team more than you may as well try and get rid of them as quick as possible. Like, if you can replace Phil Burnell in a game with a traffic cone, you're probably better off. And there's actually somebody in the chat now called Jagass, so it might be them for all we know, who knows. Either way, it's still funny.
Right? Like, why would you do that? It doesn't make sense.
Reporting to the reinforcing.
Did he quit? Did he just quit the game? I think he quit the game, right?
Jesus. What do I do? No, he seemed to die, and then he asks the question, what do I do?
What the fuck do I do? He died, and no one summoned him back?
Reinforcing. Reporting to the front.
Is he still in the game? If he's still in the game, he's gonna keep doing it. I might as well just quit, right?
Democracy has landed.
Yeah, look.
Reinforcing.
And the rage quit.
This is the game you guys wanted me to play. This is what I'm facing tonight. Okay.
Also,
The clan mode just disappeared
yeah,
instantaneously.
the audience's fault that he played that game. Oh, I'm getting killed by somebody because friendly fire's on. So it's the audience's fault because they wanted him to play the game. Try more.
That was fun.
Jagass was
But what was the point of that?
Grace of that stream.
Right? I don't get it. I'm a total loss. You tell me
He
what that
looked so
accomplished.
happy.
Managed democracy calls for aid.
Okay.
Only you.
So the first match I tried to play glitched out completely and didn't work at all. They couldn't revive me. The second match, someone was just re-killing me over and over for no good reason. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much.
Meester, shut up.
Thank you very much, Smokiness, for a super chat. It says, thank you at Jagass. Just a thank you. Yeah, apparently you made Phil have a miserable time in the game, so big ups to you for ruining Phil's experience of playing Helldivers. Although I'm sure Phil would have had plenty of reason to bitch and whine and moan anyway. You're just a cherry on top.
Oh, I can't see anything. Oh my god. I couldn't see anything at all. I was completely overwhelmed and killed. Damn. Oh!
He is not very good at playing this game, clearly. Like, he doesn't
He's not
really
good
have...
at playing any game.
Oh yeah, pretty much aye. But this game is just like standing right there exposed, whatever, and the enemies are quite strong. And it's like, he's just standing still waiting to die. It's pretty piss poor gameplay.
Oh no, it's behind me! Oh! They somehow spawned behind and got my ass. Damn, we were overrun.
You guys are terrible. One of the worst players I've ever seen in my life.
And yeah, I will definitely play it more next week at some point. But for now, thank you all for watching this fun stream of Helldivers 2. Until next time, thanks a lot.
Fun.
Peace out.
Yeah, that was fucking awful. That was, the gameplay didn't fucking look great from Phil whatsoever.
He only does that when he's desperate, surely.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind that the game made him $167. No wonder he's going back to it.
Never mind.
Star Wars, broken as all hell, according to DSP, but he's going to go back to that because it get him over $100. These games.
People like to see him get trolled and, fail.
Pretty much, yeah. It is what it is. It's always a fucking same with Phil. But anyway.
And besides, that money was all from like 2 whales. He got a $100 tip.
Yeah. As the same
with
story.
Baldur's Gate 3, I've come to the conclusion that his fans did come out and support it in some capacity, but this is literally just one dent.
Phil would actually disagree with you. Because Phil actually said it a few days ago. He said that Baldur's Gate 3, even though it had amazing support on his streams, it was usually the same, in his words, the same 5 or 6 people supporting the stream.
I don't fucking believe him.
He actually said that.
I think because the fans wanted it, they actually did give him money for it.
See, I have a dark
I don't believe that it was one person.
Well, it was a small handful of people, but I have the theory that they didn't want to see him wage quit the game, and so they actually gave him that money in case he wage quit the game.
He hated the game, and so he wanted excuses to, dunk on it.
Yeah. By the way, thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat who says Helldivers will save the business, dude. Yeah, everything's going to fucking save the business at this fucking rate. The next big thing, what's going to save the business next? Is it going to be Final Fantasy 6? Is it going to be... Fuck me, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, Meester, I need a favour. Please.
2008.
Okay, thank you, that was easy. And it's the bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to do some hand graphs. Him saying obviously, him burping, him doing or saying Q&A, and him saying update. The second row is Phil saying sound good, you see, dude, hate to say, and him mocking his chat. The third row is Phil's chair creaking, him discussing food.
Third row is Phil doing Phil thanks.
Exactly. Him snorting, him saying idiot and positive. The fourth row is Phil saying you guys help, allow me to explain, him standing up randomly and him saying meaningful. And the fifth and final row is Phil pausing his OBS to do something, him saying comment, him scratching his dash, him saying contributions, and him saying fuck. So, strong win card. How do you feel about your card today?
I feel feelings about it.
You feel feelings. Well, that narrows it down. You optimistic? You hopeful? Because we haven't had a full house yet this month, so you could be the first person to have a full house for this month.
Or not. I could break my streak of winning most of the time.
It's possible, yeah, there we go. That's the spirit, I guess. I mean, what the fuck? Anyway, of course, the aim of the game, as you guys all know,
I feel like Snort is way too easy of a middle square, though. It could have been something like RPG. Because he's been talking about that a lot. It would have been much more fun if he'd been RPG.
I use Snort when I don't have anything else like good to use. I like using the middle square as a testing ground for new things, but I didn't have anything new in mind, so I go back to Snort. So yeah, and until I get an idea to have something new to test in there again, I'll usually just be Snort. But if I can get something good for a testing ground for the middle square, then yeah. Koras is saying feedback is a good free space. Feedback is really part of the rotation. It's not on this card, but it's in the list already.
I'm about to try and draw this lopsided dickhead right now.
Okay, you want to do that? I'll go for my usual bingo speech. So, hey guys, the aim of the game.
Go right ahead.
Thank you very much. The aim of the
now,
game.
guys.
Yeah, alright, let me fucking say it. The aim of the game is to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on a bingo card you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we will add $25 to the bingo prize fund for April. As things stand, the prize fund is at 0 because we've not won a full house yet so far this month. At the end of the month, wherever the bingo prize fund will be is what somebody could win for themselves when we do our marble race to determine that winner. And if you want to have a chance of winning that bingo prize, you've got to make sure you let a comment in a community post, which is
In the
linked in the description
description
of
of
this
this
live
live
stream.
stream.
Exactly, you know the speech by now. And of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on the bingo cards to help us on our way to that full house.
Phil snorts.
For example, if Phil burps or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the balls animation made by the supremely talented Pixar animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one way for us to get a free space. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil's bizarre bodily functions. And that's me done the speech, the little pre-prepared speech and all that jazz for people
Yeah.
like you.
The only thing I have to say is that I left a tweet in the chat.
You left a tweet in the chat?
As in, I linked a tweet
Oh,
in
you
the
linked.
chat.
When did you do that? I'm looking now. Where is it? Oh, you
God,
mean?
I have to do it again?
Is it our chat? I thought you meant the fucking YouTube chat.
Yes, our
I
chat.
thought you meant YouTube chat. I was going in the fucking YouTube chat. I was like, okay, fucking. Oh, for fuck's sake. This.
Yes.
The fuck is this? This is wrong.
No, it's right.
This is so
He
weird.
looks like a weird amalgamation of some kind of insect and Review Tech USA. That's what I think.
Where's the option for I don't want to see this content? I don't want to see this content. Why would you go for it? Oh, for God, this is cursed. This is so unbelievably cursed. Okay, fuck it. Oh, I need to make sure Phil's at 1.25 speed as well. Of course, I'll say before we begin the bingo, I need to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
I guess that'll do.
Ugh.
On that, oh wait, was that not TLA? Can we just have a different sound?
I wanted to hear Scotland forever, but
Is there
yeah.
nothing on the internet
That's not it.
that I won't masturbate to?
I'll try one more time. There you go. Four times a charm. There you go. On that note, at time go. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning and welcome back, everyone. On today's show, we have got so much to talk about, including the success of the schedule changes that I made back on Wednesday, my day off,
He's
and
a
what
happy
happened.
boy.
Also, a big birthday bash coming up tomorrow, game news, and more. So we've got a jam-packed episode coming of the Level 1 podcast. Happy Friday.
Is this his new intro, or is it still the same old pish?
It's the same intro. What's he doing?
Let's just see. Is it the same? Yeah, it looks like it's the same. And now it's him telling us it's a new intro. What a liar.
Alrighty, happy Friday indeed, everyone. What's going on? Today is Friday, the 5th of April,
what was he doing
2024.
there?
I'm DSP, of course. Welcome.
Well, he's
With
pointing
his
up.
hand.
Well, he's pointing
No,
up.
like his other hand is just out of frame. And what's he doing there?
Well, here's the full frame.
Alrighty, happy Friday.
Why is his hand? What's he doing?
Indeed, everyone. What's going on? Today is Friday, the 5th of April, 2024. I'm DSP, of course.
Is he holding another love egg? What the fuck's that? I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Are you muted?
I was muted there, sorry, my bad. I was trying to explain there. So yeah, it looks like it's a bottle cap. That's what Lauren was saying in the chat anyway. Lauren V was saying tighten the bottle cap. So that's the most likely explanation. You know, we have no clear images, you know, because it's a bit too bloody because he's moving the hand. But it's something that's like white or whatever, and it's like very small as well that way. So yeah, it's probably just that. So there you go. There's your question answered. It looks like it's probably just a bottle cap. So I was confused as hell as well. To be fair, seeing that. But anyway, let's try and get a full house today. Let's not let his fucking bastard ruin our fucking start the weekend.
Alrighty, happy Friday indeed, everyone. What's going on? Today is Friday, the 5th of April, 2024. I'm DSP, of course. Welcome to the show. I just want to preempt everything early. I'll be mentioning this over the course of the stream. Today, we do need to have a stream interruption around 2:30 p.m.-ish this afternoon. I have to suspend my gameplay of Elden Ring to take a brief break. There's going to be some alarm testing going on in my, facility here, my community. And I need to be available at 2:30.
My home. Your residence, your place of living. My facility, my community. Oh god, why does it try and make himself sound like he's fucking living in some sort of warehouse or something? My complex.
I don't know.
Oh, I hear that again. It's fucking
But at least he
bizarre
told us. At least it wasn't just important personal stuff, dude.
Yeah, true. And it's happening later on. Sadly, it won't happen during the podcast. It's going to interrupt the gameplay, but not the podcast. So sadly, it won't be doing it. You know, it won't have a reason to pause the podcast, sadly. At least not for that anyway.
Facility here, my community. And I need to be available at 2:30 to have them come test alarms. This happens anytime you live in a multi-family home, meaning like I live in the middle of a big giant...
A multi-family home? Is that also a thing?
Anytime you live in a multi-family home...
Blood butchering.
Why does he have to try and make fucking things sound more complex than they actually are? Look, you live in an area which has rules and regulations enforced by your housing association, and one of those things is to test alarms. So that happens later on. You don't need to fucking over-expand on things and try and make it sound like more important or complex than they actually are, Phil. It is just... I'm going to rewind and let him cook to see how more stupid he can sound here.
You need to have a stream interruption around 2:30 p.m.-ish this afternoon.
Let him cook.
I have to suspend my gameplay of Elden Ring to take a brief break. There's going to be some alarm testing going on in my, facility here, my community. And I need to be available at 2:30 to have them come test alarms. This happens anytime you live in a multi-family home, meaning like I live in the middle of a big giant building, and it's 3 families, one on my left, one on my right, and I'm smack dab in the middle. But we all have an alarm system that's supposed to go off. Let's say, for example, next door there was a fire in the kitchen. The alarm's supposed to go off to tell me, so I know to get my family out of here just in case the fire spreads. So they test this a couple times a year, and it has to happen this afternoon. The good news is, thanks to all of the interesting improvements we've been doing, I can literally hit pause on my gameplay, take a break, and go do this, come back 15 minutes later, hit record, and it just continues. I don't need to have like a split part or anything like that to do it because of all the new things we figured out with OBS and everything. So that's pretty cool. And it'll only affect the stream for a little bit. It's not a huge deal, but just throwing that out there. So that's around 2:30 p.m.-ish. So about 3 hours from now.
It'll affect the stream for 15
if you guys,
fucking
do me a
minutes.
favor, you can remind me around like 2:15 p.m. that has to happen because
Wait, we need to remind him. Hold on. His audience need to remind him of something that's happening in his home. In case he forgets he's having a fire alarm test or whatever.
By the way, is my laughing too loud? Because I feel like I'm disrupting the stream somewhat every time I just break down.
It's the same kind of level of volume. Doesn't seem to be an issue. Thank you to Anime Slayer for the super chat, who says, "What up? Have a good stream and good weekend." Thank you very much, Anime Slayer. Hopefully we can have a good weekend. Hopefully we can start our weekend. Hopefully we can start our weekend off in the fucking best note possible by getting a fucking full house.
Hopefully I can draw something this weekend.
Who knows?
You know me, when I get into something, I tend to forget. So rather than me getting shocked by the doorbell ringing, I'd rather be ready, you could remind me. Anyway, so...
Hold on, did he say you guys as well? Let me rewind that, just, get 2 things.
Anything like that to do it, because of all the new things we figured out with OBS and everything, so that's pretty cool. And it'll only affect the stream for a little bit. It's not a huge deal. Just throwing that out there, so that's around 2:30 p.m.-ish, so about 3 hours from now. If you guys, do me a favor.
You did say you guys, that's what it is. Also, what the hell's that noise?
Burger.
You like playing with are you playing with some sort of empty bottle or glass or something? It sounds like you're making a noise or something in the background there.
No.
You are.
I wasn't aware that I was making a noise.
Yeah, well, I heard it inside the chat, so it sounded like it was like an empty plastic glass or something you were just tapping. Something.
If you could remind me around like 2:15 p.m. that has to happen because you know me, when I get into something, I tend to forget. So rather than me getting shocked by the doorbell ringing, I'd rather be ready, you could remind me. Anyway, so, wow, we got a lot to talk about today, don't we, folks? What a week it's been. What a crazy time we're having so far in April. And right now, we're in a situation where things are changing, shifting, adapting on the fly for good reason. If you weren't here on Wednesday, you missed a big, humongous change. So here's the deal. As of now, officially, the only RPG I'm going to be playing for the foreseeable future is Elden Ring.
Officially. I might need to test that word next time I'm doing bingo. Officially. It does seem to like to say that quite a lot. I might take a wee note of that actually. In case I'm terrible at fucking reminding, trying to remember these things. So officially, I think is a good one to note for future. Yeah, there we go. I've got a wee note of it now in my notepad. I should be good. So next for Sunday's bingo, I'm going to have officially been a center square.
I have basically put on hold all other RPGs. The reason being, I've played too many of them, and people just have lost interest in them on this channel. I'm not saying that RPGs are not good games. In fact, RPGs are some of my favorite of all time. The problem is there's just too many of them at once in a short period of time. They're too long, they're too dragged out, and people are tired of them. When I play them, I get low attendance, low engagement, and low support, and people are telling me they want variety. So you're getting variety now, okay? The one RPG we're going to play is the one I have to play in order to prepare for the upcoming DLC in June, Elden Ring. Keep in mind, I could play it later, but if I play Elden Ring in May, then it's like playing the game in May, then immediately playing it in June, all back to back. It's going to feel like it's too much Elden Ring. So it's good to do it now, get as far as I can in the game, get ready for the DLC now, and then maybe take a little bit of a break, and it'll feel refreshing when we come back to it in, say, mid-June for the DLC, right? In fact, when exactly is the DLC? I'm just curious because we're going to do a schedule update tomorrow, but it says it is 6/21, so June 21st. 3 weeks into June is when that DLC is coming out. Fair enough. Okay, so outside of that, no other RPGs. Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, everything's on hold. All right?
So he has 3 RPGs currently on hold, when you think about it. Final Fantasy VII, Dragon's Dogma 2, Sea of Stars. These 3 games Phil started playing but has not finished playing. Because, RPG overload, people are burnt out in RPGs and all that shit. For fuck's sake, man, it's just... I mean, why does he... It's his own fault. He sets his own schedule. Like, he blames his audience for this fucking shit happening, but he's his own boss. He decides what to fucking play.
I'm not saying we will never go back to these games, but I simply put cannot keep playing RPGs that no one's interested in at this point. You know, we get such a small group showing up for them, and everyone's like, we're burnt out. You played RPGs since December. We've had enough. We want variety. So I'm now going to give you that variety. Starting back on Wednesday, I started up Helldivers 2. I played it for about 2 to 2.5 hours. I thought it was quite good. I haven't played enough of it to really get, make any real judgments or get good at it. I barely know what I'm doing in it right now. It's a game that I feel like the more I play, the better I'll get, and the better I'll get, the more I'll appreciate it, and the more I appreciate it, the more I'll want to play it and unlock and get addicted to it. It seems to be an addicting gameplay loop for sure, but we need to get to that point where I got my bearings. Right now, I definitely, within 2 hours, I did the tutorial, which took about, 20 minutes or so, and then just kind of jumping in and out of matches. My first match was a solo match, and then after that, I started joining randoms, and it was all over the place. Like, one match was good, and then after that, the game glitched out and I couldn't be revived. And then after that, we had a griefer who was killing me for literally no good reason. It just didn't make any sense. Everyone was scratching their head like, wow, that guy's got problems or something, because he's not doing anything effective by killing me over and over. He's just like a moron. Like a mouth.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Phil. I love how the guy... You are giving him so much attention. For somebody that had no real impact on your fucking evening, you are giving him tons of attention. Also, I think you're the person that said to us. I want to rewind this to get the full toxic copium salt out of the way. I think I paused Phil right before he would say mouth Joe and idiot. I may have idiot on the board. But yeah, apparently Jagass, you really got to Phil and you really got under the skin.
We had a griefer who was killing me for literally no good reason. It just didn't make any sense. Everyone was scratching their head like, wow, that guy's got problems or something, because he's not doing anything effective by killing me over and over. He's just like a moron. Like a mouth-drilling idiot. No point to doing it. And then after that, we had other matches where sometimes I would join relatively early on or start right at the beginning, and it was fun because we did the whole thing together, and then others I would drop in, and it was nearly over. So it's kind of a mix, and I did unlock a few things. I think I unlocked the shotgun, I unlocked a new grenade, just in that first initial session, and I kind of see where the gameplay loop is going, and I'm excited to play more. So yeah, it went well. Of course, attendance was great. We had over 700 people on the stream to see me check out Helldivers 2 for the first time, which is awesome, obviously. And then, people want to see me play it again. Well, we are going to be playing it again as soon as tomorrow. All right, we'll talk about that when we get to the schedule in a second. But first change was very successful. The other change is tonight on the late stream, I'm bringing back Friday Night Fights, and I'm bringing back Street Fighter 6. It's going to be casual play tonight, being that I haven't played this game in 2.5 months, and I want to get readjusted to it, reacclimated to it, as they say, before I try to do anything serious in it. I think it'll be fun, because I've got that, definitely got a craving again to play it. Once you play too much of something, you're kind of burnt out. Well, I got the craving again. The bug, as they say. So tonight I'll be probably using maybe Blanca, maybe I'll use Lily. You know, I'll think about who I want to use. Maybe Dalsim, and we'll do casual play and have a good time. Get back into it, get back into the swing of things. I hope you'll join me for that tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. And Street Fighter will be in the schedule. It doesn't have to be all the time. It could be whenever I have night streams with not a lot going on and I want to just jump in again. The other cool thing is that there's a new character, Ed. I've never seen Ed at all. So I'll probably face him tonight for the first time and try to see what he's capable of and try to figure him out, right? He'll probably whoop my ass, but that's fine. So anyway, so good stuff there coming up tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. So those are the two main...
Thank you very much to Larry for the super chat, who says, just thanks for making me laugh. Thank you very much, Larry, for the very kind contribution. It's your first super chat on a live stream as well, apparently, you know, so yeah, big ups to that. Just a weekend prompt there, seen this, let's celebrate the first super chat on a live stream. I fucking listed that. But cheers for that. Phil said this recently, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your snack time there, Meester, be a packet of chips or something there.
Well, yes, actually.
I was going to say...
me, I should, like... do something about that, shouldn't I?
I mean, feel free to finish a packet of chips or whatever as you're... I just had a random rustling going on. I was just saying, it's funny how Phil a few days ago said he was burnt out in fighting games still, and yet all of a sudden within a couple of days he changes that stance entirely. I said, I got the bug for it again. I imagine that Phil has communicated with certain individuals behind the scenes, and they might have pointed out to Phil that they'll be happy to see this return again so they can attend these streams again and support them again. Phil is desperate for a good YouTube month. Like, tip side of things, yeah, just crunch more into the fucking microphone, why don't you? the tip side of things for Phil is actually not bad. You know what I mean? he's doing quite well on the tip side of things, but the YouTube side of things has been really bad for him lately. So I think he's really desperate to try and get a whole increase in super chats and memberships and everything else again. You know what I mean? Which is why he's trying to kind of change things up in a rather desperate fashion. To try, because this is out of nowhere. These schedule changes are fucking come thick and fast. Hell, but yeah, I don't know. So as Steve Ed is impressed with my imagination, you know. It kind of helps that we've seen Phil do this multiple times in the past, I guess. There you go, Steve. Jesus, man. Muckiness is asking me to ask you, Meester, if you brought enough for everyone to share your snacks with. Did you bring enough chips for the whole entire class, Meester?
No.
Yeah.
That rustling was me empty onto a plate because I'm civilized.
Are you gonna fucking eat with a knife and fork and all, you fucking posh bastard? What the fuck?
Precisely.
Fucking, I'm gonna dip my salt and vinegar crisps in fucking water so I can fucking wash off the excess salt and vinegar.
I would whoop my ass, but that's fine. So anyway, so good stuff there coming up tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. So those are the two major changes to the schedule that we're doing right now. All right. So far, feedback seems to be great. People seem to be saying, yes, we want more Street Fighter back. This sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, what kind of plate is it?
Big plate.
Is it paper or is it porcelain?
It's big.
Who
it's
fucking cares?
Yes, Helldivers is a great idea. We've been asking you to play that for 2 months. All better ideas than just playing more lengthy, drawn-out, incredibly slow-paced RPGs. So that's what we're doing. Now, in addition to all of that, I'm going to be continuing on my Elden Ring second run, trying to finish up the game in the next month or so. We have a lot of content to get through, including the entire northeast of the map. That leads to the Moog's Underground Palace. There's 1 or 2 optional dungeons with really good endgame loot in them, including the true form of Astel, who I want to fight. We've also got the giants and stuff like that to fight near the end of the game. And then, of course, if I decide to do endgame in Haligtree, which we could do, we all have to decide what we want to do with this playthrough, right? The goal is to get the Moog's Blood Palace, which I think we could probably do in about a week or 2. I don't think it would take that much. If we just went beeline to it, we could probably get to it within a few streams. But, you know, I want to take my time and do other content as well to get ready for this DLC. So,
yes,
good stuff. I'm excited for that. Of course, we're continuing on and concluding Alone in the Dark this week. Alone in the Dark has been a surprise hit. I have loved this game. I'm 9 hours into it now. I think it's a superb survival horror game. It's got twists and turns, a great plot, a great atmosphere, good graphics. The one thing where it's lacking is the combat. The combat is just so-so. Everything else about the game is great. So as long as you're not hyper-focused on the combat being the best survival horror combat you've ever seen, it's good. I mean, I don't even know why people would be, because survival horror games traditionally have clunky combat. Like, that's part of the experience to make it scarier. You don't feel like you're agile or you're responsive when you're trying to fight these monsters. And
Stop him for just a moment.
Go for it.
He's not... I don't think he's wrong about survival horror, but what do I know about that? But I feel like he's going to try and take a stab at game reviewers here, so I just want to point out that when you review a game, you have to take every aspect of the game into account, you dumb fuck.
Oh, he's going to remind these game reviewers, these brain dead, lame game reviewers, I don't know, they just wanted another Resident Evil clone or something. He's definitely going to have a go at them. He's definitely going to fucking take a stab at them, because that's what he fucking does. That's the type of person he is. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to fucking have another go at fucking mocking these game reviewers for doing their jobs.
Makes it more dangerous and more suspenseful, right? I mean, it's always been like that for me as I've played survival horror. I can't imagine a survival horror game where you're like super agile, flying all over the place, responsive controls and shit.
Survival horror, idiot.
To me, it makes me scratch my head that so many people hated on this game and didn't like it. And when I say so many people, I mean reviewers. Because I feel like most people just didn't buy it because reviewers panned it. I think the game is an outstanding survival horror game, one of the more refreshing ones I've played in years. I like it a lot. I'm really enjoying it. I can't wait to see how it ends.
Because the viewers panned it.
Don't talk with your mouth full, for fuck's sake.
I didn't have my mouth full.
It sure sounded like there's fucking chips flying out your fucking mouth as you were fucking trying to say that.
No.
I'm just picturing fucking your megaphone covered in goddamn chips everywhere. Yeah.
No. For real though, he didn't buy the Avatar game back in December because the reviewers were like,
Exactly, the same went for Saints Row 4. Or was it 4? Was it 4? Was it that new Saints Row game anyway? He was going to get it, and then he saw, oh wait, everyone's saying, all these game reviewers are saying it's a bad game. Oh well. And yeah, so he has listened to game reviewers in the past, and it's affected his schedule in the past because he's listened to them. And yet he is complaining about what game reviewers said because they criticised a game that he likes. Phil, these game reviewers, it all boils down to personal opinion and personal taste.
Ultimately, yeah.
Yeah, there are some random games out there which might not get great reviewer scores, but are still fucking great for you to play. It's just the way it is, you know what I mean? But congratulations, Phil. You enjoy playing this game. Well done.
Okay, so Elden Ring,
why do you think
Alone in the
I
Dark, Helldivers 2, Street Fighter 6. Those are the immediate things we're doing this week. And there's the potential that my wife will be doing a co-op with me this week as well. So we'll talk about the schedule in a second, but I just wanted to recap. This is the changes that I made on Wednesday. So far, people's response seems very positive. People are saying, this is a great mix. This is exactly the kind of thing we needed to see. We needed to see things get shaken up because the schedule you had was not working. It was boring every time we played an RPG, and we just want variety now. Get us away from these RPGs. So that's what I'm doing. Okay? So I hope you'll tune in now. Now that I made these changes, I hope you'll tune in and hang out with me and support the streams because, you know, I'm doing exactly what you want at this point, and I'm happy with it too. Like, already, I tell you, playing Helldivers was refreshing. I'm excited to play Street Fighter tonight. Elden Ring returning felt natural. So I'm excited for all of this. Okay? Thank you very much for that. Now, let's talk a little bit about a little segment that I like to call Phil's Day Off. This is the segment where I talk about what I did on my day off yesterday. And what we'll do is we'll go in order. We'll talk about the day off. We'll talk about the schedule. We'll talk about my birthday event coming up tomorrow and what we have in store. Just listen to this. We went from having a completely uncertain birthday event to having so many fun options during the birthday event at this point that I'm happy.
And for a wee second there? Whenever he does the Phil's Day Off segment, I just imagine him having a Daniel Lawson style freak out in Walmart or something.
I mean, it'd be fun. Can you imagine witnessing fucking Phil Burnell in a Costco, shuffling around the fucking aisles or whatever, looking for a fucking special multi-pack of cherry juice?
Like Gollum with a pompadour and a grocery bag.
To me, to this day, anytime I hear his story about the shopping cart getting stolen, that is like one of the most incredible Phil Burnell stories I think has ever been told. Because like the whole idea of him abandoning his cart and being away for it for like a whole minute or so to waddle towards the cherry juice, claim the cherry juice, slowly turn around and then try and make his way back to the shopping cart, only to discover the shopping cart is no longer where he left it. And it's like, to me, the whole story is just absolutely unbelievable. Like, it's like, I want that animated. Like, I want a cartoon made of that fucking.
Oh, you want me to learn how to animate as well, huh? No.
Oh, jeez. I mean, basically, it'd be fun.
One thing at a time.
I do miss some of these like DSP animations you get back in the day where somebody would take his, you know.
Doesn't Barrett Wells do that?
I mean, he does to an extent, yeah, but it's also, oh shit, the name escapes me. Who was it used to fucking do it before? He done the hospital story. Like
Oh,
stick
yeah,
figure Phil, you know what I mean? And he did a couple of others as well, but who was that? Crimson King! Crimson King! That's who it was. El Crimson King,
Yeah,
you know.
stick figure Phil with like the butt crack and everything. I love that.
Those, that's what I'm saying. Those cartoons were absolutely fucking incredible. As Dark Side of Phil reminds us, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do those cartoons. But I think that particular story would be an incredible fucking cartoon. Just for Phil to just shuffle his ass around.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Well, thank you very much, yes, for putting me in a place. Thank you for the super chat. It says, don't be an ass. The man was robbed of several bags. Oh, that's right. Phil lost a few good bags that day, that's right. So, you know, yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. Those are the real victims, of course, you know. We make fun of Phil, you know, us shopping that he didn't pay for yet. You know, the shopping cart was taken away, the trolley was taken away. But yeah, we forgot about his fucking bags that were in that car as well. Those are the real victims.
That face he's making just now. Number one, it's worthy of a screenshot. Number two, it just fits this scenario so well.
What, the shopping cart story or just him?
The shopping cart story.
Yeah, let me see what I can do. I'll try and get it without the graphic below, you know. So there we go, good stuff there. I've got it there. Now I go here. Got the website ready to go. Here we go. And of course, as usual, I will throw this in my members Discord group, so thick-twisted people like you can do things with artistically. And hold on, there we go. Where is it? There we go. So there it is in the members Discord. So yeah, man, now all my artistic, mentally ill members can do whatever they want with that particular image. Yeah, I just think it would make a great fucking wee cartoon, that kind of whole story, because it's the whole idea of just Phil being away from his trolley. Like, he couldn't just take his trolley to the cherry juice. He had to, like, abandon the trolley and then slowly waddle and shuffle his way to the cherry juice. And then take, like, fucking 2 minutes just to turn around and go back towards the trolley. I don't know, just to me it's insane.
Whatever we want, it's going to be a great event. Okay? So here we go. Phil's day off. Yesterday, I did not stream. I was off.
Oh, of course. So quick. I mean, I thought it was like cherry juice. It was a cranberry sauce. This was a Thanksgiving story, wasn't it? And he was getting this beloved cranberry sauce. So that's what it was. He's fucking getting the fucking cranberry sauce, not the cherry juice. My bad. So yeah, he went. But why couldn't he take his trolley to the fucking cranberry? I don't know. Anyway, I still think an incredible DSP story.
So what happened? First of all, if you may have noticed or not, I always have a ton of content coming out, even when I'm not around. And that's a good thing. For example, yesterday, the new part and final part of the week of the DSP versus the Internet show on my DSP Reacts channel went live. Also, the latest part of Final Fantasy XIII's remastered playthrough went live on the DSP Throwback channel. And a lot is going on the Throwback channel right now. Basically, we've gotten into the open world portion of Final Fantasy XIII, and the game completely changes here. It lost its whole feeling of on-rails, linear boringness, and now it's interesting because you're wandering an open world and all the enemies have become way more challenging. You start unlocking the Eidolons for the characters who don't have them yet. For those who don't know, those are the summoned monsters of Final Fantasy XIII. It's all really good. So I'm actually like enjoying these parts now as I watch them because it's something different every single time. Like, oh, refreshing. If only the whole game had been like that. Okay, so there's always content. Even when I'm not here, you could always check out my other channels and there's other content that's new, or you could just get caught up on the stuff on DSP Gaming. Okay,
Who fucking cares?
so what did I actually do on my day off while all of you were probably enjoying those videos or doing your own thing? Well, unlike last week where I was running around doing a million things with my wife, this week we had a more laid-back week. I did the shopping for the things that I'm going to need for my birthday cake. And actually, are you ready for this? My wife...
He talked about cake. That's a fucking bingo.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
First bingo in the game, thanks to Phil talking about cake. Ready for fucking cake.
I've decided to do something different this year. She's not making me a birthday cake.
Oh my. I thought that was a big... Well, so what's she going to make instead, Phil? I thought you were really looking forward to that special birthday cake. So what's she going to do instead, Philium?
No. No birthday cake this year, everyone. I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to be really disappointed that there's no birthday cake. Because she's...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat, who says bingo. Thank you, Grease Monkey, for the super chat confirmation of the bingo. Now let's see what Phil is going to get instead of a birthday cake.
Everyone, I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to be really disappointed that there's no birthday cake. Because she's making me delicious birthday brownies, which I'm totally happy with.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
I haven't had brownies. I couldn't even tell you the last time I had brownies. I don't remember. So she's going to make these brownies that are going to be a combination of like chocolate and fudge and cocoa with peanut butter, but also like peanuts as well on them. So it's going to have like a peanut butter frosting with peanut butters on top. Okay. So sounds good to me. I love it when she bakes for me. And this is a, you know, a cool thing she's doing. She never did this recipe before, but it's all from scratch, by the way. It's not like we bought a box recipe of brownie mix and she's just going to toss that in there. She's doing it from scratch. She just looked up all the ingredients. She's going to make it herself. So I'm excited for this. Let's see how it turns out. So birthday brownies tomorrow. Very good. Hold on. I just got to ban an idiot. There we go. And so I got all the ingredients for that. What did we do yesterday? Well, outside of the usual things we do on our day off.
Hold on. I've just got to ban an idiot. There we go. And so seamless. So seamless for Phil to just give somebody a lean and ban like that. Just, I do wish lean and ban was on the card this time around, but it's not on today's card.
So I got all the ingredients for that. What did we do yesterday? Well, outside of the usual things we do on our day off, like running errands, cleaning the house, doing that boring shit, my wife has started up a new game called Planet Coaster. So she is it's a theme park sim game. She's been really into sim games recently. You know, she played Power Wash Simulator, then she tried that house flipping game. So now she's trying this theme park simulator game, and it's pretty neat. It basically, from what I'm to understand, I guess, do you guys remember that game from a million years ago, Roller Coaster Tycoon? So apparently that game kind of faded away, but now this game, Planet Coaster, has kind of taken up the reins of what that game used to be. So she started playing it, and it's pretty fun. If you like this sim style games or whatever, and you always wanted to run your own theme park, this is neat. It has everything you would think of. You know, you build the paths, you build the entrance and exits, you build the rides, and you price the rides out for how the people want. You put food and drink and bathrooms and trash cans and janitors and all kinds of workers. Then you put all these different little visual attractions and things to look at. It's everything you would think of when you're running a theme park. And for the most part, it was very fun to watch. The biggest problem, and this is always the biggest problem, when you have a game that you absolutely know that this is made for PC. It's hard to control. You're trying to play it on Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. It's like, so how the hell do I get to the menu I need to, drag and move this around, rotate it to the right elevation? It's tough. There's a learning curve there for sure, and it takes a while to get used to handling it.
So why does she not just play it on PC then? Because I'm pretty sure she has her own PC. Like, I don't think the game is going to be that graphically intensive. I'm pretty sure most computers will probably be able to handle games like this. She has her own PC from memory. But Phil has shown us this before. She has her own computer. So why does she not just fucking get a game on PC and make life easier for herself? It doesn't make sense why she would do this unless it was like free. Was this a free Game Pass game or something? I don't even fucking know.
But from what I've experienced, like a lot of games are like that. Anything that's PC centric, like some of these other games, for example, you know, Age of Empires or any of those games where you have to control a whole bunch of units. It's so hard to try to grab the units you want and get them to move the right way. And again, I'm someone who used to play PC games. I used to play games like that, and it's just, oh, mouse and keyboard, zoop, 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 super easy to do. But on console, it's like you got to translate that into a gamepad, and it's kind of tough, right? But outside of that challenge of the controls, seems like a pretty fun game. Yeah, I watched her play it yesterday, and she did a few different theme parks. There was one that was like pirate themed, and then she did one that I think was medieval fantasy themed, if I remember correctly. And I think that, like, playing through this game, you unlock different themes. I think another thing that she actually unlocked was like space age, like sci-fi. So she's enjoying it a lot. And you know, once you get through the campaign of this game, you learn everything of how to run it. And then what you could do is do the open campaign. Because first thing she tried to do, she goes, oh, let me do sandbox mode. She goes in, you don't know how to do anything. It's like, how the frick do I do this? Do I do that? How do I move this? You can't figure it out. You're like, I gotta play the campaign first so I can at least learn the basics, and then I could jump back, you know, into the game after that. So
who fucking cares?
That's what she did, and it was a good time watching her. You know, the only frustrating thing is the controls, but good game overall. Seems like a pretty solid game and a fun game. Planet Coaster, I think it's called. Is it Planet Coaster? I think it was Planet Coaster. But anyway, big shout out to RAC, who just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Whoever just got those memberships, I certainly hope that you enjoy. And thank you, RAC, for supporting the channel. What's weird is in the chat, it shows all 5 people who got them, but then over on my leaderboard, it only shows 3. Congrats to, let's see who got them. No Tango Dinero, Turtle Dude, Captain Boric, Crema de Coco, and Ventiezi. Congrats, everybody. And thank you so much, RAC, for supporting. I really appreciate that this morning. As you know, I do shout out to the end of the podcast, so I will get to everyone's contributions. I see there's tips coming in, there's super chats. I'll get to those at the end, okay? Cool. So anyway, that's pretty much what we did. We just kind of hung out, and she played some of that. And then For food, we ended up getting some Mediterranean food. We were actually looking for this restaurant we had ordered from like 6+ months ago. And we couldn't find it anymore. And it's just a case of maybe the restaurant doesn't exist anymore, you know? So we ended up ordering from a different Mediterranean restaurant than we ever tried before. And we each got like I don't know if it's a shawarma plate or a gyros plate. I don't know how they pronounce it. But I got the chicken. She got the lamb beef combo. You know how they put the meat together? So all it is your meat on top of a bed of seasoned rice with a side salad, so Greek side salad style, you know, the Greek dressing. Well, what would that be? Like the tzatziki sauce probably, but also some like feta cheese on it. And then we ordered some hummus, and they gave us pitas with the hummus. Super duper good. We haven't had it in many, many months, and delicious and filling and good tasting. So we had a good dinner of that last night. And that was really it. You know, just a relaxing night after that. So, yeah, a good day, basic day. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary or anything like that.
So here's a question. I think what Phil's fans don't really think to ask themselves. Why do they think it's perfectly acceptable for Phil to beg for money profusely every single fucking time he streams, and yet they're fucking happy for Phil to spend $60 odd, $70 odd every week feeding him and his fat ass wife? Every week. That's like a $70 odd meal minimum, I'd imagine. So times that by 4 in a month, you know? All of a sudden, Phil's spent almost $300 in a month just on, you know, dining out. $300 that could go towards his household bills, but apparently Phil needs to have this very important fucking meal time with his wife, and apparently it's only once a week they get to have this fucking meaningful experience together, which is kind of bullshit because we know fucking Phil likes to. We've seen previous examples of Phil's DoorDash antics, you know. We know it's not once a week based off of this fucking bullshit. We know for sure it's not just like a once a week experience here. You know what I mean? Several times a fucking week, usually, when you see that fucking shit all piled up together on his fucking back leak crap. But, according to Phil, though, it's only once a week.
During the day off, but a fun one, I would say. A better one than a day where it's so hectic and you're just running all around. Now, to forewarn everyone, my next day off is Wednesday of next week, and that's weird because usually my day off is a Thursday. That means this streaming week coming up is a short one. You might say, why is it such a short one? It's because our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, is on Wednesday, and we want to spend the day together.
Cares?
We actually, you see how crazy this is? Just listen to this. We were married in 2019. Guess what happened the year after 2019? COVID.
So, the two are linked somehow? Did you cause COVID, Phil, by marrying Kat?
So immediately, our first wedding anniversary, where we wanted to do stuff, everything was closed.
Oh, did COVID... Isn't it terrible that a worldwide pandemic stopped Phil Burnell from enjoying his wedding anniversary for the first year they were married? Oh, it's just terrible. How inconvenient for Phil Burnell that the whole world suffered from this fucking pandemic and thousands and thousands and thousands of people fucking died just so Phil could not enjoy his wedding anniversary. Was the world locked down though in April of 2020? Because to me, I mean, it depends where you are in the world, but wasn't that slow to kick in? I don't know, like, it's one of those things. I know different countries around the world had different stages of when they implemented, like, lockdowns and tried to get people to work from home, for example. For me, it was, like, roughly March, April time. Yeah, most countries are saying, yes, it was starting, COVID started in March. But for the UK, anyway, it was, like, pretty much March, April. You know, when the lockdown implementation first kicked in. But I wasn't sure what it was like elsewhere around the world.
Wow. And in the next year, 2021, everything was partially open, but not really. So honestly, the first year we would have even had a chance to kind of celebrate our wedding anniversary was 2022. And by then we already had 3 years pass. And it almost became like, I know this is sad because it really is. It became a commonplace thing for us to kind of not really do anything, you know? And this year is our 5th wedding anniversary. And we're like, we got to do something. Even if it's we just spend the day together, we got to do something because this is ridiculous that essentially COVID took something that would have been a meaningful tradition for us and basically ruined it. So on Wednesday, we're spending the day together. What are we doing? We actually have no clue yet. All right. We haven't even figured it out. We want to get some kind of good food and we're thinking about what we want to do and stuff like that. We just want to do
Naturally, it all comes back to fucking food. What should we do that's so special? Oh, yeah. Phil's talking about how COVID ruined his wedding anniversaries. And now he wants to do something special for his 5-year wedding anniversary. And what's that special thing going to be?
Food. The one he forgot.
Yeah, the wedding anniversary day I forgot until you, oh shit, it's my wedding anniversary. I better change my day off. Oh, for God's sake. So Phil's like, they have no idea what they got planned for their 5-year wedding anniversary. But it's going to involve food.
Burger King.
That would be pretty good, yeah. I'm going to wind it just so I don't miss anything. But yeah, Phil...
That's just something Duty said, you know.
But honestly, I
Burger King for the anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, the whole... That's kind of how the whole origins of, you know, the King of the Ring thing... That was when Phil took Kat to Burger King and they had a very bad Burger King sandwich. A chicken sandwich. It was not very good for... It wasn't to Phil's liking. So he tweeted Burger King, he emailed Burger King, tried to complain, he wanted some compensation, and they ignored him. So that's kind of
Hold
why...
on, what?
Yeah, did you not know this origin story of... This is the whole origin story of King of the Ring. Like, yeah, I mean, so Phil waited 10 days. He emailed Burger King, right? And then he tweeted out, I would show you the tweet, but I'm blocked on Twitter from him, so I can't show you the tweet. But, Phil waited 10 days and tweeted out that Burger King had still not contacted him with a resolution on how they're going to make up for this inedible meal that he was served on September the 5th. I emailed him back a third time tonight because the franchisee still hasn't reached out. Wow. So Phil made a huge song and dance about Burger King ignoring him and his request for some compensation of some kind for being given a very poor chicken sandwich from them. And that's why detractors had fun of it and made fun of Phil for it, because it's like, oh, he's constantly complaining about trying to get some resolution for us. Let's make fun of this Karen going full Karen mode.
Yeah.
Oh man. So Iris saying it's worse. They went to get hibachi and went to Burger King instead because Phil didn't want to wait and didn't make a reservation ahead of time. I completely forgot about that. Jesus man, yeah. Phil, the very caring husband, has no plans in mind for a special anniversary event, but it's going to involve food.
Ruined it. So on Wednesday we're spending the day together. What are we doing? We actually have no clue yet. All right, we haven't even figured it out. We want to get some kind of good food. We're thinking about what we want to do and stuff like that. We just want to have a nice day together. Okay. So with that being said, that means it's only a 5-day streaming week: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That being said,
so a bridge week, but the week after will be much longer. Just so you know, it'll be like 7 straight days of streaming coming up after the fact. Okay. So I just want to throw that out there. The next Phil's day off is Wednesday, and then I'll be back on Thursday to get you all caught up on what's going on. Fair enough? Okay. Now,
no.
That's the Phil's day off segment. Let's now do the schedule. All right. And now we can talk about all kinds of stuff, including everything coming up, my birthday tomorrow and all of that. And then what I want to do, we do have a brief news segment today, and then we get to these shout outs and go from there. Okay? By the way, thank you to Rico. He gifted a membership, and of all people, it went to RAC. So RAC gives 5 memberships to the channel, then someone gives a membership, and it goes to RAC. Cool. Thank you, Rico. Okay, so what's going on this week? A lot going on this week.
Who
okay, today cares? We are continuing on with Elden Ring, and as I said, I got back into it back on Tuesday. It went really well. It was fun to play. We're gonna go into the harder parts of the game now, the upper right-hand corner where all the frozen wastes and the tricky enemies. Lots of bosses up there. A couple dungeons, right? A couple dungeons to do. I think there's an optional dungeon to do. Of course, we eventually have to fight the big giant. What else? Eventually, we're gonna get to Moog's Underground Palace from there. You know, I can't remember how to get to the Halley Tree. I think we do have to do the optional dungeon, the fort, to get the medal to get to the Halley Tree. Is that correct? I think we do. I think that's how you get the second piece of the medal if we want to do the Halley Tree. And I feel like we should, at the very least, even if we decide not to do the Halley Tree, at least I want to be able to unlock it. You know, does that make sense? So we could eventually do it if we want to.
No, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, this is so painful. I'm going 1.5. Oh, this is painful. This is I hate schedules so much. D-Dog, go back to sleep, pal. D-Dog woke up at like fucking 4 AM, 5 AM for this. I'll just say get your arse back to your kip and just have a nice wee enjoyable dream for another hour or two where you don't have to fucking listen to DSP go on and on about push. That's what I would recommend. We will take care of the bingo side of things. You get your arse back to sleep.
Right? Because let's say I do the DLC, and in the DLC there's like a really awesome weapon that we get, and I respec and I use it and I love it. Maybe I want to go use that at the Halley Tree and try to take on Millennia with it, right? I think it would make sense. So anyway, we've got a lot to do. Today is just the start of that. We go back to the capital city. We try to figure out how you leave the capital through that gate that now opens and head further northeast.
Hasn't he already
played and start exploring
this game?
Yeah, he completed a game already once. I done a second playthrough.
What is he gonna figure out?
He's forgotten all these things. You know what it's like. I'm trying to determine, is Phil using his hands to demonstrate something geographically, technically hand graphs? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you're stretching it, but anything for a bingo, you know.
Just you see what he's doing here with his hands and what he's describing here.
Capital through that gate that now opens and head further northeast into the rest.
So he's pointing at a direction, an actual direction using his hands, and he's pointing it, for his perspective anyway, northeast. Well,
3 a.m.
Oh, D-Dog, yeah. There we go. Also, D-Dog has confirmed he's crashing the Vega stream. Look at there you go. I wonder if Vega knows yet.
I thought I had it bad when DSP streams are in the evenings for me instead of the mornings and afternoons like for the Americans. But 3 a.m.
D-Dog just fucking nuts that way. Shout out to the Australian detractors who have strange sleep schedules. You get to enjoy detractor content. Muckiness has his take on hand graphs. I would say any time he uses his hands to demonstrate something should be designated as hand graphs. Well, you know who I'm going to make decide? Heather P. Heather P is a person who basically came up with the original description of what hand graphs constitute. So, and because I know they're in the chat, I'm going to let Heather P determine whether Phil doing this is hand graphs or not.
We try to figure out how you leave the capital through that gate that now opens and head further northeast.
One in the chat if yes.
Yes. So yeah, but basically that's what I'm saying. Phil is kind of using his hands to demonstrate something in a general direction. To me, I want to counter. I really do. It feels like it should be. I'm gonna let Heather decide. You know, they're the boss. But when it comes to hand graphs, they're the boss. That's my interpretation anyway.
Rest of the game and start exploring there and go for that. I'm sure you guys are gonna help me. You know, I fully explored this entire game.
Phil said help.
Burger.
There you go. Another thing ticked off.
The first time around, but it's been 2 years. I'm gonna forget all about it, like what to do. I'm sure you guys will help me to find all the meaningful stuff. The tricky part about the open world of Elden Ring is there's an insane amount of content, but lots of it isn't really meaningful for a build you're using. So when I played this again last year, I did skip a lot of the optional dungeons where I knew I wasn't gonna get anything out of it because it wasn't for my magic build. But you guys helped me, you guided me to the ones that were more important. Okay, so please do today. You know, if you know, oh, don't skip that dungeon. That's gonna have something you need for your, you know, your glintstone magician build or whatever. Please guide me to the.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Mokiness for the super chat, who says at D-Dog, Dingo, bed, now. I get your ass to fucking 3 fucking AM. Although D-Dog has said that if he goes to bed now, it's going to mess up his sleep schedule for tomorrow because he's going to be on Aviga's birthday bash stream. So there you go.
And I guess he has time on his hands.
Yeah, but D-Dog has a bizarre sleep schedule, that's for sure. But yeah. Always happy to see him, of course, but at the same time, fucking 3 AM. Fucking hell.
The right stuff, and hopefully it'll work out. Anyway, that's today's first stream. I'm excited to go into the frozen area of the game and go from there. Tonight on the late stream, I am very pumped for the return of Friday Night Fights and Street Fighter 6. I'm now craving it. I really am. Like 2.5 months away.
Imagine
now I
he
want to
just
get back
gets
into swing things.
steamrolled tonight. He's gonna rage quit again.
It doesn't even matter because it's casual play. Remember, it's casual play.
Oh god, he's doing that shit. What a coward.
Yeah, there's no. He's too afraid to go into the ranked play straight away because he's rusty. So
yeah,
he has to fucking
on the
battle.
upside, you know. On the upside, you know, they did balance the game recently, so
but there's no consequences.
There's less
for
chances for him
play.
to make excuses. They nerfed Ken and Luke, you know.
Well, you know, I don't get.
I think.
He's sticking to his best characters, right? Who are all in master level. He got to master level with these characters, so he can't even get demoted from master rank in Street Fighter, and yet he's not going to play.
Yeah, but
ranked
he'll
play.
Lose at least.
It's just
Maybe.
there's no consequences for his actions when there's nothing to be gained from watching someone play casual, and not for 3 hours anyway, or 2 hours like Phil's doing. Do it briefly, then go into rank. You know, surely hell. I don't know. To me, it's like boring. You know, it's like is it because where's the consequences for either succeeding or failing? There's none. Because it's casual play.
I don't really care as long as there's salt somewhere or other. Like, that's what defines DSP as a person.
Yeah, true. There probably will be a bunch of salt for sure.
I want to adjust and learn this Ed character so I know how to fight him. And of course, I guarantee you now, within the next month, Akuma will be coming out. Why do I say that? Because they're probably going to want to release Season 2 of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, they're going to, yeah, of course.
Although that might be tricky because you got EVO. And EVO is in what? June? It's either, not June, excuse me, July or August. EVO is always in like July or August. So, unless they're going to release Season 2 right after EVO, it could be a situation where what if they release it in like June? But then everyone has to learn Season 2 because EVO is Season 2, right? That might be a weird situation, I guess. I guess we'll have to see what happens. But I definitely want to get back into it. I hope you guys will join me.
Do they have
6:45
to balance
time, Friday
the
night
game again when Season 2 starts?
I don't know.
Like, they already balanced it less than a month ago, I think.
I mean, I don't know. I'm keeping tabs on these
Any
sort of
Street
things.
Fighter enthusiasts in the chat are going to have to tell me about that.
Yeah, to be fair, there's a few. There's definitely a few fighting game aficionados in the chat who will certainly know about the game. I don't keep tabs on it, I don't play the game myself. But as far as I knew, there was some sort of balance adjustment done recently with the Ed update. Or the Ed release or whatever, so yeah.
It's returned. Street Fighter 6 back into the rotation. Again, just to forewarn everyone, it's just going to be casual play. I'm not doing ranked play yet because I'm not ready for it. I need to get back reacclimated to the game so that I can, get all my timing down, my muscle memory back down, remembering how to play with these characters. Plus, I got to see Ed for the first time, figure that stuff out. Eventually, I probably will get back to ranked, but we'll see. Okay?
We'll see. Eventually, I'll get back to ranked.
See.
Oh, for God's sake, it's so...
Who fucking cares?
Basically, that's it, We're going to get some salt, probably, But ultimately, though...
Who fucking cares?
There's no way if I can describe it, you know what I mean? It's
all this stuff he's saying about Season 2 is just... I don't have anything to say about that, actually. Other than that, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Because people don't take half a year to learn things in this game like he does. They don't spend hours in casuals.
It's just... Who wants to...
It doesn't really matter when they release Season 2, so long as they don't release it just as EVO is starting. Or something.
Yeah, that would be controversial.
Because that would be
sure.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's tonight. Now, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday, April 6th, it is my birthday bash marathon. There is a lot going on during this event now. Originally, we had no idea what we were doing. Now we got a million things going on because of the changes that I've done to my schedule. So,
okay, Phil has constantly said million. That's like the third time I've heard him say million.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm just keeping count. That's 3 so far. If it says million 3 more times, I'll play it and give us a free space. There. Because 6 million is the most interesting number of all. So as I said 3 million so far. So we're another 3 million away from me playing that thing and also getting a free space.
Number one, first thing we're definitely doing, we're going to have a fun, birthday podcast. I'll probably talk about birthdays of the past and we'll all have little discussions about that. And then we're going to jump right into gaming schedule updates. Now, just for the record, I'm going to be drinking. And in fact, yesterday on my day off, I bought some booze. So not only do I have the leftover Long Island iced tea that I had from the Super Bowl event 2 months ago, I also bought a mojito mix. Now, I haven't had mojitos in years. And I like mojitos. They're minty, but a little citrusy too. So I'll have some mojito. I'll have some Long Island iced tea during the day. I'll be able to have some nice drinks, and be nicely buzzed, I think, during the course of the day. That'll be fun. So the first thing we're going to do is a gaming schedule update. We're going to go through all of the release dates for the rest of the year and hammer in all the big ones that I'm most interested in so that we know exactly what games I want to play and get them into the schedule. Then what we can do is say, oh, well, in this month there's a ton, so we're kind of set. But this month there's a big opening or there's a bunch of openings. Maybe that's a month that we could go back and pick up a game, for example, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's now on hold. Maybe then we can resume it because there's no other RPGs going on during that time frame and it would make more sense, right? So that'll be good. And that's the first thing we're going to do. I guarantee you that'll take at least 45 minutes to an hour because it takes a long time to go through that, all right? Then, after that, we are free to do whatever we want. One thing we will absolutely be doing, all right, is food. I'm going to be ordering food during the day. It's going to be delivered, and we're going to have a Feasting with Phil episode together. Now, before people freak out, I know BB Phil and a few others have been saying, what am I ordering? I don't know yet. I was speaking with my wife about this morning. Basically, we know we're not doing certain things. For example, we're not going to be doing Mexican food because we had that a few weeks ago. We're not going to be doing Mediterranean food because we had that yesterday. We're certainly not going to do ramen because we had that, I think, 2 weeks ago. And one of the things we're strongly considering getting on our day off next week for our anniversary is some sushi. So we're probably not going to get that. All right. But that only eliminates a few kinds of food out here. There's still tons of other things that are considerations, and we don't know what we're getting yet. Because people keep asking, what are you getting? What are you getting? What are you getting? We don't know yet. Okay. So when we figure that out, perhaps tomorrow morning, I'll share that with you. Because what we'd like to do is figure it out and maybe even order, ahead so it's scheduled out. That way we're not rushing to order in the morning or anything. So we'll think about it later tonight and probably tomorrow morning when we start the stream, if we know by then.
Interesting super chat and Phil's stream there. Roberto says you did a whole stream. I got leaned. I got leaned before I could finish reading it. Damn it. Basically, somebody...
Is leaning ban on the card?
No, it's not. Basically, somebody was reminding Phil that he done a stream last year when he was on Amazon looking for a TV to buy or whatever, and he was getting reminded that he did that last year.
He did that on stream?
Yeah, that was on stream. That was a night stream.
Oh God, this guy is full of surprises, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a night stream, yeah. Because his TV was having issues or whatever, you know what I mean? So he done a special about just a night stream when he was on Amazon. And eventually, even though he was tipped enough to buy the TV outright, he decided instead to get that TV on a payment plan on Amazon. And then he made the delivery guys carry up the stairs because he couldn't do it himself. They dumped it outside his room or something. It was just fucking embarrassing for him. But that's the good DSP though. How is Phil meant to carry a TV up those stairs with noodle arms?
And I'll let you know exactly what we've ordered, okay? So that's going to happen, and that's usually, we get the food delivered between 4 and 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, so that's probably when the Feasting with Phil video will be, okay? The only other thing that's 100% set is at the end of the night, the last thing we will do for this marathon is I'll have one of these delicious birthday brownies that my wife made me to celebrate my 42nd birthday, because yes, I'm 42 years old as of tomorrow.
Who fucking cares?
So outside of
kinda
that, what else can we
rude.
do during this marathon? Well, just think of it this way. It's a chill day. We have potential to do whatever. You just want to hang out and talk and do some Q&A? You can do that. You want to see me play some games? You can do that. You want to do some fun reminiscing and watch back and react to my most viewed videos of all time on YouTube? We can do that. I've got it all set up, all right? And here's the deal. Number one, I made a playlist. 29 of my most viewed videos of all time in order from most viewed.
Pages.
So most of you might not even remember or know what's the most viewed video I ever made, right? You probably have no clue. Well, I have them all set up and ready to go.
It's either the
All we gotta do is
Spider-Man
hit play.
video or the Homefront Revolution review.
It's a Spider-Man. It's a Spider-Man. Spoiler alert. Spider-Man. I got like 3 million views or something.
React and we can hang out and we can, have a good time. As you know, the Retro React stuff has been doing good in the last couple of months on the DSP Throwback channel. This would be some awesome bonus content for that channel for the week if we do it. I think people might want to do it at some point during the marathon because it's good. It breaks stuff up. It's more relaxing to go back and watch stuff from the past and enjoy it, right? So I think that's number one. Number two, since now I've changed up my schedule, we can now play multiplayer games. For example,
So Grease Monkey has told me what a super chat was. It got him leaned. You did a whole stream where you surfed Amazon for a brand new TV, hoping someone would buy one for you. That was like last year, and that super chat got banned and leaned on Phil's chat. So cheers, Grease Monkey, for finding
People
that
can
super chat.
literally just go and see it. I mean, it's not lost to time, is it?
No. These videos exist on Phil's channels. All like and it's like so. You've got his dark side, Phil, DSP Gaming. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's just get his fucking shitey channels up here. And also his dark side Phil channel. Actually, I don't want to leave this one. Hold on. So yeah, it's just YouTube videos. Popular. What would you look at that? 3.2 million views for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. What about his throwback channel?
hello everyone.
Shut up, Phil. You went popular. Look at that, 1.1 million views. The Homefront video. What would you look at that from his fucking KO gaming days? Shut up, Phil. And then you go to his DSP React channel. Used to be called the King of Hate Vlogs. 107k views for release day unboxing Final Fantasy 13.
Do I see the cross?
Yeah. Whenever I see this box, I just hear that fire alarm go off non-stop. But of course, there is one more channel. Which is his original Dark Side Phil YouTube channel. Which how far do you scroll to?
Watch him rebrand that next year and call it like DSP Talking or something.
Anytime channel, there it is there. His actual original channel.
Maybe even...
Which got demonetized. 3.2 million views. Technically his most viewed video ever was Batman Arkham Asylum HD Challenge Mode Gameplay Part 2 from 14 years ago. 3.2 million views beats the 3. Well, actually, they both got 3.2 million views from 13 years ago. But you see what I mean, though. So yeah, there's like all these different channels for Phil to kind of look back on, and yeah, there's 4 videos on his old channel which has 1 million plus. There's one video,
not too bad.
One video in the throwback channel which has 1 million plus, and there's 2 videos on DSP Gaming which has 1 million plus. What he has done has included a whole bunch of videos which are not 1 million plus, but are close to it, I guess. Like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, that's like 970k. Maybe include this one as well, I don't know. Alert Bill S978 will shut down gaming videos and streams everywhere. Yeah, Phil back in the fucking day before he was monetized and partnered by Machinima used to care a lot about these kind of things like SOPA bills and all that shit, and then when Phil got partnered by Machinima, I stopped caring. Wonder why. But there you go. So Phil's got 29 videos, he says, and a big playlist in order of when it happened. So he's probably got a bunch of like smaller. Well, it feels a bit rude to say smaller. There'll definitely be videos on this list of his that will be under 1 million views, because Phil has not had 29 videos which have had over 1 million views. He's had like 7 videos over 1 million views or something. But anyway, let's get back to the bingo.
Example, do you want to see me play Helldivers 2 for the 2nd time ever? We could do some Helldivers 2 tomorrow during my birthday marathon. Do you want to see me jump in and do some more Street Fighter 6? We could do that tomorrow.
Nope.
I'm totally down for anything like that, if that's what you guys want. So I hope that you guys will come by tomorrow and join me for my birthday bash event. Now, I'm not asking for anything, but I'm just saying, typically during these marathons, especially because this one's for my birthday, we're probably going to have a lot of attendees. Might be a great day if you were thinking of coming by and supporting this channel. If you wanted to give some memberships tomorrow.
The Begment. The absolute audacity of the Begment.
God, how long has it been? I don't recall hearing one of these for a bit. It's so refreshing.
This is it's surprisingly upfront, isn't it? He's not even trying to hide it, you know what I mean? By the way,
segues into that segment.
Tomorrow's probably a very busy day for me, a very popular day. If you guys were thinking of giving me a
Smoother
lot
than his
of money,
brain. God damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Phil cook here and get his big one out of the way and see how fucking desperate it gets.
Okay. We're probably going to have a lot of attendees. Might be a great day if you were thinking of coming by and supporting this channel. If you wanted to give some memberships, tomorrow would probably be the best day to do it. In fact, I can tell you this. I will be gifting 10 memberships to the community tomorrow during the birthday event. Because I have 10 that I can give out for free.
Wow.
So I'll be doing that myself during the course of the birthday event. And I'm sure probably some others will be doing it as well to support the channel. So great opportunity if you were thinking of trying to get a membership as well. You probably want to be here tomorrow for the event.
Rise up.
And of course,
Yeah, remember, if you're from Argentina, you're not allowed to give Phil memberships. He's
give him as many as possible.
He's banned
Just
memberships
don't let
from Argentina.
other people gift them.
The problem is, when Phil has openly admitted on his own channel that there's no point to memberships and no perks on memberships because memberships are meaningless, why would anyone feel the incentive then to support you via membership? You know? He's already dismissed him as not being worth anything.
Ruin the piggy stream.
So, I don't know. But yeah, if you're a DSP fan from Argentina, get fucked.
Of course, any other support that comes in, it is my birthday, it would be greatly appreciated. It's a good time now, trying to get the momentum back on this channel, right? For 2.5 months, things were on a downward decline because I was...
There's your hand graphs right there. The downward decline.
Burger.
Another bingo.
5 in a row.
See, the card's doing well as usual.
So yeah, this is an absolute confirmation of the hand graphs. Look at that hand go down.
It's a good time now, trying to get the momentum back on this channel, right? For 2.5 months, things were on a downward decline because I was playing so many RPGs, and the views are down and the engagement is down. Now would be a great time to start to get that back because I've changed the schedule up, right? If I'm playing Helldivers or Street Fighter and we're reminiscing about the past with throwback kind of react and having a good birthday, I think people will probably come by and maybe turn things around. I hope, we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I think it should be a really good time, okay? Cool. Now, on Sunday, it's React Day, meaning we're going to do the DSP versus the Internet clip show on my DSP React channel. This is the channel where I basically watch clips that members of that channel submit for me to watch, and it could be any topic. I'm curious what people will submit for this weekend. I don't know yet. I haven't reviewed the clips, but usually it's a big variety of stuff. So let's see what happens with that. It should be fun. And then on Sunday night, okay, it's going to be DSP Throwback, that channel, and it's going to be a very special retro react. I'm reacting to something you guys were directly asking me for during my Heavy Rain react. The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, season 1.
No.
Nobody asked for that.
People wanted Bully.
And then people wanted Red Dead
Managed
Redemption 1.
democracy indeed.
Well, you have moved the goalposts here and you're fucking claiming that something, not everyone wanted this. Most people wanted Bully. And then most people, when Bully wasn't an option anymore, chose Red Dead Redemption 1. And
yeah, but this fucking overgrown chicken decided no.
Burger?
Because it didn't do well. Let's hope, but, Walking Dead doesn't do well either. So we can freak out even more.
Who knows? Who knows? It depends how fucking desperate Phil gets, I guess. Guys, if you want us to continue being a weekly thing, make sure you give me the fucking money for it.
Episode 1. I'm going to try to go through the entirety of that episode. It's 2 hours long. The only catch is, as you know, when I react to stuff, I tend to pause and talk. So it's probably going to be longer than 2 hours for me to get through it. It's 12 parts, but I'm going to try to get through it all in one sitting, okay? That'd be awesome to get through the entire episode 1, and then to have those videos to go live slowly over the course of the week, right? So I certainly hope that you will join me on Sunday night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time on the DSP Throwback channel, youtube.com/@DSP Throwback, for the premiere of The Walking Dead. This is one of my most awesome narrative-based playthroughs I've ever done. This game is the game that kind of opened my eyes to, wow, these narrative-based games can be more than just little frivolous experiences. This one is well-written, meaningful, has actual circumstances for your good or bad choices. People live or die. It changes the entire attitudes of characters. It's really well done, and this is the one that actually put Telltale Games on the map and made them a very prominent game development company. So I hope you will join me for that. That should be very special and fun on Sunday night. Okay? Now, Monday,
fucking cares?
I'm finishing Alone in the Dark. Okay? That'll be awesome. The finale of Alone in the Dark. I hope you'll join me for that. Monday's day stream. However, Monday night, there is no stream because I have to film private patron react videos for the month, and I think I have about 90 minutes to film. So I need the time to do it. So, no.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat. It says bingo times 2. There we go. So cheers, Grease Monkey, for the bingo shout out there. Yeah, I've got our second bingo of the game. Like, it's a very strong card. Meester was right in saying it's a very strong card so far. I have had a request to give some temporary otters. Yeah, there's one there in the water. I can see him swimming down below. Look at this one as well, just floating at the top. There you go. But yeah, I've had a wee request for otters, and also to play this.
Very specific request.
It was, yeah. It's always funny though, you know what I mean? It's yeah, especially the wee little Phil cry at the very end there, yeah. But there you go, always wee otters.
What was that from, by the way?
Well, the TTTs...
That little crying.
Well, the TTTs are from Scrubs. Dr. Cox on Scrubs, just gone TTT. The little cry is when he was talking about... Well, I actually think he was talking about T. Carter on one of his, streams. And he was wearing a Los Santos hat in one of his streams. He was well supported or whatever. And he got So it's when Phil's trying to sound like sad. You know? It was a closet clean out stream, that's what it was, and he found all these little figures, I think, you know, which, you know, T Carter had given them some of these figures apparently back in the fucking day. So yeah, Phil's talking about, you know what I mean, and he kind of forced out this little squeak of a cry, you know what I mean? And so yeah, Jesus Christ, man. So many people, it's a weird thing to make fun of Phil for, but so many people still make fun of Phil about it, and yeah, Phil killed T and all that shit. So yeah, one more time.
Tay 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 tay.
So there you go. Anyway, that's a nice little break from Phil being all toxic as all shit. We had some otter swim back and forth. A beautiful day in Vancouver, by the way. The Vancouver Aquarium, bathed in the sunshine, looks glorious. But let's get back to this fucking toxic, pale ass fucking piece of shit and see if we can get a full house bingo on the board.
React videos for the month, and I think I have about 90 minutes to film. So I need the time to do it. So no late night stream on Monday night, but on Tuesday will be a full day of streaming. Tuesday's daytime stream will either be more Helldivers 2 or more Elden Ring. Maybe what I'll do is I'll ask you guys, what is it that you want?
Who fucking cares?
And I'll give it to you, whatever you want, on Tuesday of the two. Would you be craving more Elden Ring or more Helldivers 2? Now, Tuesday night, if my wife is up to it, which we're talking about right now and we're planning out, we're going to start our co-op playthrough of Beyond Two Souls together.
So it's not confirmed then? You've not even, so if your wife is up for it, so basically she's not told you yes yet. So there's no guarantees when it fucking happen, because she might fucking go, nah Phil, I'm not interested, stop asking me.
Can you imagine this pig pestering her?
Yeah, I can definitely do. Yeah, it's like, honey, you want to do it? Yeah, every day. She's like, he's like, Phil, you know, honey, he's like, honey, you want to fucking do it? Yeah, you ready to do it? 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 I can imagine the constant non-stop badgering from Phil. And she's like, yeah, maybe, we'll see, we'll fucking see. Oh my god, SD, beyond two scales. That is cruel, but I love it. I love it. It's cruel, but at the same time, it's fucking genius. Bravo.
Where we'll both be here. She's playing the game for the first time ever. She'll be in control of the game, making the important choices. But I'll be here to do co-commentary and maybe help her, maybe make the choices for the supernatural character Aiden, who's part of it. But I'll also kind of be piloting the shit in the chat.
Same as
it should be neat. You know,
John Doko Island.
So it's not really a proper co-op then, that sounds like.
Cat plays, Phil yaps. My favorite.
First time she's ever seen or played the game, and she's always wanted to play it. It's the one Quantic Dream game. Well, I take it back. It's the more modern Quantic Dream game she doesn't know about.
Beyond
okay?
Two Souls has sexual content.
I hope you'll join me for that,
by the way.
Possibly Tuesday night. If that doesn't happen for whatever reason, because I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, we'll probably do another session of Street Fighter 6 instead. Okay? So either way, you're going to get what you want. And then I'm off from streaming on Wednesday to celebrate my wedding anniversary, but Thursday, whatever I didn't do on Tuesday. So let's say we played Elden Ring on Tuesday, then we'll do Helldivers on Thursday. But let's say that we did Helldivers on Tuesday, then we'll do Elden Ring on Thursday. Okay? I think that works. Excuse me. So, yeah, there you go. Now, there's possibility of other things. We could do another random Battlefront stream one night this week, and I think I will. Only because when I played it, it was such silly, ridiculous fun. And it doesn't really work, but it's a fun opportunity for us to hang out and maybe be silly. And it really worked last week. So probably not this week coming, but maybe the week after, we'll throw a Battlefront stream in there just for variety purposes. Okay? And then we'll play it by ear, because here's the thing. Once Alone in the Dark is done, all right? Now we have potential to do whatever we want with like another night stream. It's like, do we want to start another game? Do we want to resume a game? Do we want to do something different? We can figure it out. But let's get through this week first. Let's get into April. And of course, let's do the gaming schedule update tomorrow. Because once I know the exact dates of everything coming out soon, that's definitely going to help me to judge, hey, do I want to start something new? Do I want to wait because there's something new's coming out that I'm interested in? And we could go from there. Okay? So, what a freaking week. We've got Elden Ring. We've got the Return of Street Fighter. We've got Helldivers 2. We've got an awesome birthday marathon coming up tomorrow. We got special throwback events coming. The conclusion of Alone in the Dark. And possibly co-op with my wife, all in a 5-day week. If that's not variety, I don't know what is. I don't know how anyone could possibly complain that they're bored with that schedule. That's just so much. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so, yeah, by the way, thanks again. People are contributing. Turtle Dude says it would be cool if you did a more modern retro game, like Splinter Cell or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll look into it. Basically, what we'll do, let's get through this week, and then when we get to next week, when the schedule is starting to open up a bit, let's sit back and look at the options. Okay? Sweet. All right. So that is the schedule. I hope to see you all tomorrow for the birthday event. I think it's going to be special. All right. All right. Outside of that,
yeah, you're special.
News. Oh yeah, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and everyone's favorite segment here on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for DSP
too
News.
Happy today.
Well, I told you this is a jam-packed podcast. Always when I come back from break, I usually have a ton to talk about. Well, I have a ton to talk about today. First off, the new Game Pass games for this month. I wanted to talk about these a few days ago and I forgot. Here's what's coming out. First of all, 2 days ago, Lego 2K Drive came out. For those who don't remember, Lego actually made a car game. Yes, I know it's weird because it is. It sounds weird and it is weird, but it's on Game Pass now.
Wasn't there a Lego car game on like the PS2 or something?
I can't mind. I don't know. I have. I don't know. I have a good recollection of that, but it's possible, of course.
because usually Lego games do decently. So why would they have this game on Game Pass all of a sudden? I get the feeling that.
Did Phil say dude? I'm being told Phil said dude, and I might have missed it. But Mr. White is saying he said dude. So, okay. Dude, there you go.
It probably didn't do so well last year, and so now they're tossing it onto Game Pass. As of yesterday, Lil Gator Game, sure, and EA Sports PGA Tour both went onto Game Pass. Okay, there you go. On the 9th, so that's coming up in a few days here. Kona and Botany Manor. Okay. For those who never played it, on April 11th, Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. So this is the last one in the trilogy. First there was Tomb Raider, then there was Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then the conclusion, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is the last in the trilogy.
Yeah, the most iconic
And that's on the 11th.
character
And then
in
lastly, on the 16th, Harold Halibut. One of my favorite games of all time, of course, as you know. I don't know what the hell it is, but there you go, Harold Halibut. Some more information has been released about the upcoming game Stalker 2. Are you ready for this? Basic information.
No.
The game will have a huge story with 100 plus hours of narrative content and 4 different endings. It'll officially have mod support, 30 plus weapons with deep customization factors, and it's day 1 on Game Pass, releasing on September 5th, 2024. So I'm just going to make this abundantly clear up front. Would I try the game? Yes, it's on Game Pass. Am I going to actually play through the entirety of this game?
No.
Incredibly unlikely. It has over 100 hours of narrative-based combat. And the last time that I played a 100-hour game, it was called Baldur's Gate 3, and it killed this channel for 2.
Baldur's Gate 3 did not kill your channel.
Imagine if they just decide that they're going to give all the money to Stalker.
Jesus, man. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 saved his channel. I don't know why Phil was blaming Baldur's Gate 3 for killing his fucking channel. That carried him for the last few months. I would say it's the Argentinian member bombs that killed his fucking channel. More than anything else. Because that really...
Oh, he killed it because he continually uploaded garbage for the last 16 years
He
or
killed
something.
his channel just like he killed T.
T T T T T T T T T T.
He didn't have to do that.
I know I didn't have to do it, but still the chance was there, and I just what can I say? I'm a bad person.
Boss!
It is what it is.
2.5 months because I put so much time into it, I lost a lot of my audience. I am not doing that again in any way, shape, or form anytime soon.
He just went away. He wasn't meaningful enough
just
for
in
them to
general.
stay.
100 plus hour
Fine.
games don't work on DSP Gaming. I already made the statement when I finished Baldur's Gate 3. I said I'm probably not playing a lengthy game like this for a
Almost
very, very
Tears
long
of the
time.
Kingdom.
So I'm not saying I wouldn't give it a shot. Like I said, it's free on Game Pass. I mean, I have Game Pass. I love Game Pass. I don't see why I wouldn't try it. I mean, even if I like it a bit, maybe I would play it for a while. But it's insanely unlikely you're going to see me invest 100 hours. The good news is, because this is a Game Pass game, it means I don't have any investment in it. I could play it for 10, 15, 20 hours, and if I get bored of it, we can just say, okay, that was enough, and we can move on to other games. And I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel like I wasted money. I just say, all right, that's fine. So I think...
Wouldn't you do that anyway, Phil? Because, I mean, what's the alternative? I mean, what is the alternative to Phil doing that? It's a Game Pass game, so it won't cost him any fucking money. And he's thinking about playing it anyway, but only for a short period of time. But he's already told his audience he's not going to complete the game because it's a 100+ hour game. So he's doing a strange what if scenario where he could play the game for 10 to 20 hours and then if it's bad he'll just walk away. But there is no alternative to that. If it's a good game and he's enjoying it, he won't play it though because it's a 100+ hour game. There is no alternative to that story, Phil. You know what I'm saying? It's a strange one, but Phil's trying to make it sound like he could play the game for a little bit and then walk away from it because there's no investment there. But that means he's got another incomplete gameplay playthrough though on his channel. I want to hear that again one more time.
It means I don't have any investment in it. I could play it for 10, 15, 20 hours, and if I get bored of it, we can just say, okay, that was enough, and we can move on to other games. And I don't have to feel guilty. I don't have to feel like I wasted money. And just say, all right, that's fine. So I think that's how I'm going to approach it. I'll probably try it, but I probably won't beat it. Okay? And I'm just going to let that be known for other games moving forward. Any game that's 60, 80, 100-hour games. I'm not going to approach it with the mindset that I'm committing to beat it because it's just too much. It literally kills the channel when I do that. Too much. So there you have it. Okay? There you go. Haley, you're absolutely fucking correct. And if you ever say something like that again, I will ban you from the chat. He said,
what did he say?
Well, I'm trying to hear.
Haley, you're absolutely fucking correct. And if you ever say something like that.
Oh, fucking correct. They've got a fucking... I don't know. Hold on. There's our bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
You were fucking correct.
Like...
Let's see what Phil's going to tell us what he said, apparently.
No, too much. So there you have it. Okay? There you go.
Here we go.
Haley, you're absolutely fucking correct. And if you ever say something like that again, I will ban you from the chat. They said, Baldur's Gate 3 carried this channel for these months. Like a Dragon is what killed it. Like a Dragon was played like 2 to 3 times a week on a late stream when already we have low attendance. Baldur's Gate 3 was what killed the viewership on this channel. No one was watching the videos on demand whatsoever.
No.
It was a small group of very big fans of it that were supporting the streams, but it killed the viewership on this channel overall. This channel has been down for 3 months. Don't ever fucking lie again because you're fanboying out about Baldur's Gate 3. The facts are the fucking facts. Alright? Cut the shit.
Who fucking cares?
There was no need to get upset about that.
Yeah, Phil. That was just much toxicity.
That was so what?
That was something special. Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for a super chat who says bingo times 3. Yes, it's for bingo. It's seen so far on the stream, and we're close to getting. We're not far away from a full house. We are 4 snorts away from a free space. We are
That's
1, 2,
full
3,
of a cat after DoorDash.
yeah, and we're 6 squares away from a full house. I want to hear us again. I want to hear us again from Phil. This fucking sheer toxicity.
Well, in fucking correct.
Yeah, don't fucking lie. Jesus, man. Hold on, Cool and saying in chat, the fact says we can literally point to the money earned unless Philly Child has been priming the pumps with fake tips to make it seem like there is more support. I mean, we can always see what we see. Phil also has access to more information behind the scenes because he gets to see, you know, the money he gets from ad revenue and everything else, you know what I mean? His YouTube channel has apparently been hurt. Phil has told his audience he's lost thousands of dollars in YouTube revenue.
Thousands,
yeah, so... But we have only Phil's words for that, and Phil lies a lot, which is the problem.
That frame right there that you just
This
skipped off of.
Yeah, that one.
That one is probably going to be the memology thumbnail for this.
Do you want it?
It just looks like it.
Do you want it?
Yes.
I'll give it a second.
Yes. I just want to color him pink in the face, to be honest.
You want to color him pink in the face? Is that what you said?
Yes.
May I ask why pink?
I don't know. I just don't know. Makes him look angrier.
At least it's not fucking
like a cartoon
red
character.
Levels of green. Then there we go. Bingo background's been removed, and let me just yeet that towards my members in the Discord and let them have some sort of bizarre fun with that.
Oh yeah, on the subject of Shrek, by the way.
No.
I've never actually seen Shrek.
You've never seen any Shreks?
Nope.
You've never seen any of the Shreks whatsoever?
Not a single one.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Sorry. It's the only Shrek sound clip I have, which is ironically, but yeah, I thought it was a good place to use it there. Yeah, I would recommend it. Good movie. So there you go. Aviga's got to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and you get to watch Shrek. Both of you have great homework assignments. So there you go. So yeah, but I would recommend Shrek. I mean, Shrek and Shrek 2 are both very enjoyable to me. Apart in
I'm told Shrek the Third is pretty awful.
The other ones go downhill, but the first 2 are fun. You know, Shrek 1 pretty solid. Shrek 2 surprisingly very good as well. But the rest you can ignore. The rest don't need to be watched. But anyway, let's get back to the bingo. Let's get back to Phil being very angry towards this person in his chat. Well, I think it was a bit here.
Too much. So there you have it. Okay, there you go. Haley, you're absolutely fucking correct. And if you ever say something like that again, I will ban you from the chat. They said Baldur's Gate 3 carried this channel for these months. Like a Dragon is what killed it. Like a Dragon was played like 2 to 3 times a week on a late stream when already we have low attendance. Baldur's Gate 3 was what killed the viewership on this channel. No one was watching the videos on demand whatsoever, and it was a small group of very big fans of it that were supporting the streams, but it killed the viewership on this channel overall. This channel has been down for 3 months. Don't ever fucking lie again because you're fanboying out about Baldur's Gate 3. The facts are the fucking facts. Alright? Cut the shit.
Such toxicity is impressive. It is super impressive. Well, I still maintain that his audience gave him $100 per Baldur's Gate free stream just so he wouldn't rage quit the game. He has rage quit so many other games in the fucking past, especially these kind of lengthy games that are complicated for him and he can't understand them. The reason that Baldur's Gate 3 kept getting played was not because Phil was enjoying it, because he fucking hated the fucking experience. The chat had to hold his hand the entire fucking time. The reason he kept playing it was money. Pure and simple, and Phil can try and pretend otherwise all he fucking wants, but we all know the fucking score. The fact of the matter is that Phil is happy to fucking return to a broken game like fucking Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront, broken as hell according to Phil Burnell, and yet he's happy to fucking keep that in rotation. Why? Money. Helldivers 2, disaster for stream. He's terrible at the fucking game, but he's going to go back to it anyway. Why? Money. As simple as that. There's
How
no
far are you behind him?
Probably a fair bit. Probably a fair bit. Let me see. Oh, let me actually close that, and close that, and close that. There we go. So I am behind Phil Burnell by 49 minutes.
Oh, well, spoilers then, because he's apparently going to have a schizophrenic rant about the FGC.
Oh, god damn it. Well, got that to look forward to.
Big ups to Linda Deranged for that one.
I guess we'll have to get on with it and see what's in store.
DSP Moga.
People are just so one track minded because they think, oh, well, people came in and tipped during your streams. Yes, but overall, this channel has suffered. It lost about 1/3 of its ongoing viewership.
Fuck you for that.
I want to repeat that. 1/3 of the people who used to come to this channel to watch me play games left during the months of January, February, and March when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. Because they didn't care about the game. And it was the one thing that I was majorly playing more than anything else. They just dipped. And I'm waiting for them and hoping they're going to come back as I'm doing variety again. You understand? I can't have a channel be a 140-hour endeavor and lose 1/3 of my audience because people are bored.
But Phil, at the same time you're playing Baldur's Gate 3, you're also playing Like a Dragon. Why are you not blaming that game? Why? If I ever got to blame both of them, or blame none of them for the dip in viewership, you know what I'm saying? He is saying he doesn't want Like a Dragon to get blamed for anything, even though it's getting played at the exact same time as Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was a big fucking main game, it was a main gameplay stream, it was a daytime stream on his fucking channel. Like a Dragon was relegated to the fucking night stream. That had a shorter playing time, that had a shorter on-demand audience, and yet he's not blaming that one fucking bit for the fucking poor support and views on metrics on his channel. It's Baldur's Gate 3 only to blame according to Phil Burnell. But Like a Dragon, you're not allowed to fucking blame. Because Phil was fanboying about Like a Dragon. So basically he's fanboying on behalf of Like a Dragon and saying Baldur's Gate 3 is to blame because Like a Dragon can't get blamed. That's to me, that's how it's coming across.
Alright, so we can now cut the shit and stop, sugarcoating it. That's what happened. I wasn't playing Like a Dragon for 12 hours a week. I was playing it for like 4 hours a week. So you're full of it. And I'm tired of this.
We're playing it for every fucking... Oh, fuck off. Hold the fuck on. Oh, would you look at this? Like a Dragon 4 fucking times in a fucking row. And then React stream, interrupting it, and then... No, Phil, you were playing that shit fucking more than 4 hours in a fucking per week. No fucking way. There's no fucking ways. Is he trying to seriously claim he only played Like a Dragon twice a week? I'm calling shenanigans and that bullshit right fucking there. There's no fucking way he's trying to fucking pretend he was only playing it twice a fucking week. At the start, maybe it was twice a fucking week, but that fucking sure as shit fucking sped up rapidly towards the fucking last, I don't know, few weeks of gameplay.
Okay, this whole straw manning and scapegoating shit needs to stop. Of people trying to blame a game that literally had nothing to do with it. It 100% was Baldur's Gate 3. Now that doesn't mean the game is bad. That means it doesn't fit my format, as I said when I skipped it in September of last year. That's also why, as I approach a game like Stalker 2, I'm telling you, I am absolutely not committing to doing a full playthrough. I will try it out, it's on Game Pass, but if we get tired of it, if I see that there's a negative pattern on this channel, I'm going to stop playing it, and we're going to move on and do other things.
This is not DSP news, at least it's not gaming news.
This is absolute insanity. That he is saying that Like a Dragon had no factor whatsoever in his fucking engagement and views on his channel going down, even though it was one of the games he was playing in that time period on his channel. The entirety of the blame is somehow, for some reason, in Phil's strange fucking tiny mind, is on Baldur's Gate 3. How in the hell is he trying to... That doesn't make sense, logically. Because it's not as if, oh, Like a Dragon wasn't getting played at that time, so it can't get blamed. It was literally the other game he was rotating with Baldur's Gate 3.
But it's his life story. Everyone's interested in that.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking confused by his fucking dumbass fucking pig-splaining. Lionel is saying that Shinko made such a good point that he does take sponsorships. His sponsors are just whales and they support some games until he's done playing it. Exactly. That's what Baldur's Gate 3 was, essentially. It was a whale supported stream that Phil did not like to enjoy playing, but he fucking kept playing it anyway because he got the fucking contributions every fucking stream for it to fucking merit playing it. I can guarantee you that if fucking Phil had 1,000 people watching him play Baldur's Gate 3 every single stream, and if he had a lot of good views in it as well, but the tips weren't that great for it, he would not have fucking kept playing the game. He's fucking pretending that I fucking played the game even though the fucking views and it was killing my channel. Why did he keep playing the game then? For fucking tips? Because he got great tip support for that game? Because it was the only thing that was carrying his fucking channel. But, yeah, but Phil knows better than we fucking do. You know, Like a Dragon was getting played at the exact same fucking time, pretty much every single fucking night stream for the last few weeks that he was fucking playing it. Baldur's Gate 3 is his sole responsibility for his channel failing for the last few months. Now, Phil, you are responsible for your channel failing for the last few fucking months.
He was waiting for the game to end so he could start piling on it.
Oh, he was praying for it to fucking end. And now it's over. What's going to fucking replace that as his main fucking financial source of income for tips? Who fucking knows? I guess I'll have to wait and see.
Or not. And if you lie about it, and try to scapegoat it, and strawman it, and make up bullshit, you won't be in my chat anymore because I hate people who want to fucking try to do that shit because they don't want to fess up to fucking reality, alright? Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. It doesn't work for everyone. It certainly did not work for my audience, okay?
Baldur's Gate 3 did not work for my audience. That is a quote from Phil Burnell, as he fucking played the full game, got $100 in tips per stream for it, but he still blamed the game somehow for his channel's failings for the last few months.
He's not missed the views.
Oh, hell, I just don't understand how Phil... I don't understand how he's given...
Why didn't he see the downward trend and then just axe the game if it were killing it?
That's a good question, actually. That's a very good question that Phil won't answer.
Okay, goodbye to this person. I've had enough. I'm just not going to say much anymore. I'm just going to ban these people outright.
Wow.
Okay.
He is insanely sensitive.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Get rid of the morons. That way I can focus on the rest of my show. Okay. Good. Continuing on. Important information and newsflash for those of you who are fans of Nintendo. Sadly, the time has finally come. Both the Nintendo 3DS and the Wii U have officially reached the end of their own life cycles. On Monday, April 8th, as previously announced, at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, all online connectivity of these consoles will be ceased. You will no longer be able to play any games online whatsoever.
What's he going to say about this?
So, just to forewarn you, if there's any last minute things you want to do online, you want to say goodbye to an online community that you've played with for the past decade or so, now is the time. You got to do it this weekend, because as of Monday, it's gone, all right? Nintendo, very happy to say goodbye. You don't need them. Posterity purposes. What the hell does that mean? We're the great Nintendo. We crush you under our feet. Anyway, a lot of people are upset about this, rightly so. This is what happens when you have games that are online based, right? I mean, just think about it. Let's say you're a collector and you collect classic games and then you go to play a game. Oh, no online component anymore. I mean, like, for example, a game like the Mario Kart that was on the DS, it's pretty much going to be just single player. That's it. You can't do anything else unless you have someone else who owns it and you do it local Wi-Fi or whatever. You'll never play it against someone online. And that's completely different from the intended experience. That game is primarily online. You'll never play it online. It's just gone. Erased, right? It's kind of messed up, actually, when you think about it. So maybe there's works around it. Like, I've heard some people saying that there's already mod workarounds that people are trying to figure out to still have servers and things for these games. It won't be a lot, but at least it'll be something. But FYI, last chance, guys, all right? Last weekend to play those online. All right.
All I needed was Pokemon Bank.
And last but certainly not least, I don't know how many of you care about this, honestly, but I'll talk about it anyway. Strong rumors that this year, notably during the summertime, maybe Summer Game Fest, we are finally going to get information about Gears of War 6. It's been a long time. Do you remember Gears of War 5? That was many years ago at this point. You gotta wonder, what the hell has Coalition been doing? I mean, that's their bread and butter. That's the games that they make, and I don't know. You know, a lot of people say Gears fell off. I tend to agree. Gears of War at one point was one of the more prominent game franchises out there when it was under, you know, the umbrella of Epic Games. And then it got sold off. And now it's in the hands of this other group, Coalition. Some people think they've been great. Some people think they're horrible. I'm kind of middle of the road. Like, I don't hate the games, but I'm also not in love with them. I think that they're okay. They have some pretty good visuals, though. And so we're finally going to get our information about Gear 6 supposedly this summer. It's been so long since the last one. Again, you got to wonder, right? Like, what exactly are we going to be hearing about it? Is it some groundbreaking experience or whatever? If they took this long, I don't know. All right. So that's pretty much the game news for today. Nothing too crazy, but there was a good variety of stuff there, right? And I want to say thanks for tuning in. That's all my segments. We've got a significant amount of shout-outs to do this morning. I think we're going to transition into that as the next segment. Okay, guys, before we get to that segment, I have a stupid patch in my nail here.
Oh, he paused OBS. Fantastic.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yeah, our bingo because Phil paused his OBS. That's fantastic news for us because I was in the car today. I think I'm so... This is something that's not going to be a guarantee every single bingo, of course, you know what I mean? But I'm confident enough it will happen enough to merit being on the card, and today it has earned its worth. But there we go, and he's got a stupid catch in his nail, apparently.
To really bothering me, since I have the ability to pause the video, I'm going to pause it and run and do that fast, and I'm going to like, you know, get it with a nail clipper. I'm going to come right back and resume. It's going to be like a minute, okay? So I'm literally just going to be right back, and then we'll resume. Okay.
And they mute the stream as well, of course. Let me fast forward until he fucking waddles back.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat, who says bingo ×4. So there we go. Yep, Grease Monkey has caught himself in our bingo on this very strong card today. Remember, we're 5 away from a full house, and we need 4 more snorts to get a free space. Although apparently we have had a free space thanks to 100 likes. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for liking the stream enough to get 100 likes. But by the way, this is still playing. The stream's still playing. I just thought I'd just fucking play it for... And of course, Phil stood up as well. Of course, he stood up.
Burger.
Not another bingo, but we're 4 away from a full house. Although technically we're 3 away from a full house, because you guys have liked the stream, and as well as getting a free space on a bingo card, you guys have also unlocked the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Oh, Phil's getting back. Let me just pause him right there as he fucking wipes his nose. Lovely.
It's a good frame.
Yeah. Although it is a bit blurry, whatever. But let me play the bubbles animation first. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. I love that animation so much. Right. Now, let's see if we can do something for you here. See, he's blurry because he's
Today, many years later, things are a lot better, that's for sure.
it's a weird
We need
one.
at least one of him doing things with his nose. Come on.
I know. Oh, it's blurry as well because he's moving his head at the same time. Oh, that's a weird one. He went forward and back. What about that? It kind of looks like he's fucking got his finger wedged up his nose. It's not really. The finger is behind the nose. But this particular frame looks like he's got his fucking finger buried so far deep up his nose that he's trying to fucking tickle his brain. Would that be acceptable for you? I'm going to assume it is acceptable for you, so let me get a wee. Let me see what I can do with this. Okay, go here, go there. We go fucking everywhere. And then we go to this little website and let it work its magic. And there is our nose picking image for this particular card. Give me a second here, and there we go. So let me just yeet that towards my members. And speaking of which, D-Dog has been busy. DSP is part of a 90s boy band. Colour me pink. D-Dog's gotten creative there with by throwing DSP in there. Oh, Christ almighty. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, hello, get me a sign. So we got a little preview. Barrett Wells is working on his latest masterpiece, and he's got the background coming along nicely for falling down from the rafters. So that's looking good so far, Barrett Wells. Anyway, let's see if Phil fucking pick his nose some more and see what else he's got to say.
Okay, I'm back and we're ready to resume. Everybody ready? We're gonna get shoutouts. Like I said, we have a big shoutout segment here. Let's go. Okay, and so that begins now. Let's get the shoutouts. Let's start on the YouTube side of things. Thank you all for the very early support already. You know, just coming back from break and having this much support is great. We start with No Tango Dinero with the first super chat of the week and says, another Friday party with the boys. I guess so. We're gonna have a good time today on stream, right? We're gonna have a good time together, so thank you very much.
Who fucking cares?
Let's continue on. BB Phil. Oh, thank you, Ponage101 for moderating. BB Phil with the super chat says, I'm excited for Street Fighter. Maybe we'll have time to talk about the old days, how you were able to beat all the legends like Justin Wong and Seth Killian. Nobody's going to turn into my Street Fighter 6 stream.
Is such a mega dent.
Oh, definitely. He's a sycophant that likes to fucking stroke Phil's ego.
He popped up like a couple of weeks ago. He doesn't seem to give Phil a lot of money, but my God, he strokes his ego.
Well, one is it does give regularly, you know, and it's never like massive amounts, but it's regularly and it all adds up. Two is like with someone else with a new name to a degree. It's like with because a lot of these people do change names. Like Daspo shit had to change his name before and tipped under an alter ego. So did
does who now?
Yeah, there's been a few of them over the fucking years that have done that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I sent you something.
Oh God, Fort Worth Ray says that he beat Justin Wong one time. Apparently so, but yeah, I was gonna hang his hat on that, and that'll probably in his tombstone, I imagine. Alright, let's see what you fucking sent me. Give me a second here. Toy jack of a frame Steve the Dead likes very much, apparently. That's the context of this image. So apparently, this is a soy jack of a frame that Steve the Dead likes very much. Apparently. So there you go, Steve the Dead's Meester made this soy jack version particularly for you, I believe. There we go. I don't know if Steve's even here. I think Steve was here earlier on, but I'm not sure if he still is. As I said, it's hard for him to endure things for too long. Cause I noticed that as well in China Ring last night. That he wasn't there at the start, but he hopped in like later on and joined in shenanigans. The sooner his back's all better, obviously the better. You know what I mean? I'm definitely eager to drag Steve on as a bingo guest one time. When his back is able to keep, withstand 3 hours of just enduring bingo or so. It's a tough ordeal for any guest. But yeah, cheers for the variety and fun artwork there, Meester.
Old days, how you were able to beat all the legends like Justin Wong and Seth Killian. Nobody's going to turn into my Street Fighter 6 stream to hear me talk about beating Justin Wong and Seth Killian in the mid-2000s. I'm just saying, I don't think anyone really cares about that, but Sure. Ask me about those tonight. Jace Kissed Soap did a super chat. Don't know what that name means. Birthday themed paper plates. Oh, I will not have birthday themed paper plates tomorrow. I already shouted out RAC for gifting the memberships earlier, and I also shouted out Rico for gifting memberships earlier. So thank you to both of you guys for supporting the channel. BB did a super chat. BB Phil, that is. His late stream starts at 3:45 a.m. for me, but I'll try my best. It is what it is. If you live in Europe, let's think about that. If my stream starts at 6:40.
Oh my god!
Oh, so basically he lives in Europe like me.
Oh, God.
Great, that just means I'm closer to the biggest mega dent I've heard words from.
I mean, it's poor Phil's going to try and understand time zones now. Thank you to Barrett Wells for his super chat, who said I had a harder time picking King of the Ring winners this year than I did names for my unborn child.
I may try and name a Pokemon for real.
There you go, yeah. Look, King of the Ring was quite hard for me as well, you know, for sure. Like, and it wasn't even just pick your best song, your favourite song. Like, you got to pick who you think should win King of the Ring, but you also pick the best video, the best lyrics, best production. There's all sorts of
flow.
Yeah, there's also he was one of the finalists, and to be fair, I'm not trying to sway the vote or anything. I picked Dark Side of the Flow for the best song. I know some people might disagree with me. That's up to them, obviously. But for me, I thought Dark Side of the Flow did an amazing job of it.
Bias, yeah.
I mean, it's up to you to feel that way, obviously, you know what I mean? But there you go, you can disagree with me. I really like the banjo song as well. I don't know the guy, I can't remember the guy's name, but the one that did the banjo, the Jaha song, the guy had it in the banjo. I thought that was a brilliant fucking effort. I loved the video for it as well. It was one simple, take, live, whatever, but I thought it did great. And
it's insane how some random loser on the internet generated this.
Yeah, it's mental, it's incredible. Big up to Mercedes Lutz. Oops, first wrong. For becoming a bingo member. There you go. So big up to Mercedes Lutz for becoming the newest member of the channel. So cheers to them for being a bingo baddie.
Oh, that's the real stuff.
But you're right in saying though, it's incredible that Phil and the community that has spawned from mocking Phil, from just pointing and laughing at this bizarre little lolcure on the internet, and it's created such bizarre things. Like, you've had really talented artists, Dark Side of the Flow, for example, yourself and Barrett Wells as well. Very, you have
I am not talented.
No, so I was just trying to stroke your ego, just fucking take the compliment. But yeah, you get what I'm saying though. It's not just, it's like you got artists, you know what I mean? People can love and have a passion for art, and they channel that towards making funny things about Phil. Yeah, and you also got, you got things on the music side of things, Meester and Dark Side of the Flow, and even Bob Starr.
Why do you not make music?
You know what I mean? Those guys as well. Like, these guys make ridiculous, amazing tunes sometimes. Fantastic Mr. Sam as well. His direct capture song, which was insane as well.
I didn't know Sam made music.
Yeah, he definitely. He made that direct capture one, which was a really surprisingly fucking. I can't believe how well polished that fucking thing was. But that's what I'm saying. It's amazing, all these different aspects and different ways to channel people's kind of creativity into just making fun of DSP and internet. That's all it boils down to. We're just having a laugh, pointing at a little piggy, but we're having fun with the community, and people seem to be having fun with that as well. Right, I either creating the content or enjoying the content other people are making. Look at me making a dumbass game of bingo just to enjoy the shitey podcasts. But we managed to fucking turn that into something hopefully people can enjoy as well and be quite wholesome compared to Phil's toxic content, which is unfiltered anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's all about trying to kind of make the most of it. And also, as I said, I've been around for a long time in this kind of wee community. I was around for the fucking SOK days, and as interesting as those times were, the community's in a far better place now, just because there is no presence like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's the detractor community has grown and grown and grown in leaps and bounds, and there is no set leader. Tevin's like the old school head. Isn't, for example, but he's like he's always going to be like the one that Phil will blame for everything. It's Tevin's fault that fucking that fucking cat left the fucking stream, you know what I mean? I'll go down the folklore. Evil AJ will always be the one to blame for, he made us decide don't play, and the internet started making fun of him. Turkey Tom will be the one that's fucking constantly and Keemstar get blamed as well, and Side Scrolls get blamed. All these random names, you know what I mean, will always be, and some of them detractors and some of them are just fucking random people, and yet it's just, to me it's just funny how the community comes to be because of Phil and his toxic ass ways, and it brings his toxic ass negativity brings people together in a bizarre way. I don't know, to me it's just crazy. Anubis D. Wicked is asking how is being banned from his channel a punishment? I don't know. But Phil just leaning and bans everyone like crazy, you know, and apparently he's going to have a whole bunch more leaning and banning coming up in the very near future with some schizophrenic FGC rant incoming. I guess we've got that to look forward to. Let's see what he's going to say.
His late stream starts at 3:45 a.m. for me, but I'll try my best. It is what it is. If you live in Europe, let's think about that. If my stream starts at 6:45 p.m., 7 hours. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Wow, you're not even in like England. You're like further east, right? Like you're way over there in Eastern Europe, right?
Oh, hold on. I need,
no, he isn't, surely.
No. I need to understand what Phil said there. Try and understand.
At 3:45 a.m. for me, but I'll try my best. It is what it is. If you live in Europe, let's think about that. If my stream starts at 6:45 p.m., 7 hours. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Wow, you're not even in like England. You're like.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to our newest member, Mercedes Lutz, for the super chat. It says, "Chat to the detractor. The ideas rollback netcode."
Screenshot that.
What, screenshot of this face? I thought I was talking about super chat. I was confused as hell there. Phil thinks that somebody lives in Eastern Europe because they're 7 hours ahead of him. 7 hours ahead of Phil. I'll put it this way, I'm 8 hours ahead of him. And I live in Scotland, which is quite Western Europe. So, nah, Phil.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
Yeah, this is Phil's brilliant geographical
Maybe get a less blurry frame of him in defense mode,
But I want that face in particular.
I mean, I don't know what I can do about the face, you know what I mean? I can try and go a bit more with the frames, you know what I mean? But it's, I don't know if I'm able to get what you want. Well, you want the face, so hold on.
Well, we'll see.
He's not going to hold that face, that's the thing. So, hold on. Give me a second.
He'll hold it to some extent or another. We just need to get rid of the blur around his arms.
Well, I'll let you worry about that. There we go. I got the face anyway, you know what I mean? So let me just... I got the main aspect of what you're after.
Okay, I'm just going to draw it anyway, so who cares?
Maybe like trim out the body and just or paste it onto a proper siege mode, I don't know. Well, let me just eat this towards my members in the Discord. For them to have fun with. And do bizarre things with. There we go. And exactly Colleen says he failed a geography portion in Bully. Which covered Europe, yeah. Remember, Phil thought Greece was in Scandinavia. You know, so yeah, he is not the smartest tool in the shed. Anyway, let's get on with bingo. Hopefully we can get a full house today. We're free away, remember guys, we're free away from a full house. Thanks to you guys liking the stream. So, we might not get 4 more, I don't think we're going to get any more free spaces. We're not going to get the burps, I think. I don't think we're going to get a snort cyber unless he starts snorting up a storm. So, we need 3 things to happen essentially.
Further east, right? Like you're way over there in Eastern Europe, right?
Nope.
Well, BB Phil, if you can't make it, it's all good. Remember, that's the reason why I archive all of my content. I split it up, I title it properly, I put it into appropriate playlists. I've already got a new playlist set up for Street Fighter 6 gameplay for this month. You know, called the Return to Street Fighter 6, April 2024 Online MP. So I hope that you guys will join me for that tonight if you can make it. Okay? BB Phil did another.
So if somebody is 7 hours behind Phil, you know, if Phil's time zone is 7 hours behind, he's basically like in Spain or maybe Portugal or something. That kind of thing, I imagine. Me. Yeah.
Ah, shit, I doxed myself.
Well, not really. Did you say the country? Well, I don't know. I didn't hear what you said, and maybe no one else would. I don't know. It's not as if you fucking just said a number and like address, and I live at this precise spot right here. So,
no.
So yeah, oh, we're all gonna fucking find you and say, hey, your artwork's fucking weird. Camden, you think it'll be fine. But yeah, 7 hours behind Phil. They're likely. Well, put it this way, the UK is 8 hours, so it must be like fucking. If it's 7 hours, then it must be like Portugal or Spain.
Another super chat says you should do a huge mega goal tomorrow. Tie incoming. You know, a few years ago, I would say, you know, 2021, 2020, 2019, 2018, when I first was becoming a full-time live streamer, and when things financially were a lot worse than they are now. I used to do that. I used to do a marathon, and the marathon essentially would be a fundraiser. And we'd have a big goal. Can we reach $1,000 total raised today? And if we do, woohoo! And we'll do a celebratory thing and this and that. And you know, number one, I got a lot of flack.
Shameless.
A lot of people were like, you know, you're supposed to be a content creator. You're not a fundraiser. This is not like,
you idiot detractors.
You know, oh my God, someone in your family just got diagnosed with something horrible, and you're raising funds to pay for their medical treatment, which would be an appropriate reason to be doing fundraisers like that. This is just like you're trying to fundraise to do basic paying your bills and shit.
Stop him.
People got pretty upset. I even remember.
All right.
Who got upset? Because I don't know very much about him. I only started really keeping up with DSP in the Tears of the Kingdom era. But I feel confident that when people actually told him that he's not a fundraiser, and this is very, very silly and pathetic, he just dismissed them all as detractors, didn't he? Surely.
Definitely, you know what I mean? Phil's like, I have to run a business, I don't have sponsorships. He basically kept making excuses as to why he had to do what he had to do. And it's basically just copy him, you know what I mean, that Phil had all his time. Now, in the future, now he's not as financially worse off now as he was back then. Remember, keep that in mind. Apparently, things are a lot better for him nowadays than they were 2019, apparently. You know, he doesn't have to do this sort of thing. So, yeah, he's got his audience here saying, hey, you should do this some kind of fun $200 tie goal or something. And Phil's now trying to explain, I'm not that guy anymore. Even though he just told everyone that his channel has been dead for the last 3 months. I'm going to wind it for full context.
Creator, you're not a fundraiser. This is not like, you know, oh my god, someone in your family just got diagnosed with something horrible and you're raising funds to pay for their medical treatment, which would be an appropriate reason to be doing fundraisers like that. This is just like you're trying to fundraise to do basic paying your bills and shit. People got pretty upset about that. I remember when Jasper Kitty was first introduced to the streams in 2019, all I said to everyone was, if we hit a certain financial goal on a stream, I'm going to introduce something that'll be a cool, positive thing moving forward on streams. And we did it, and I revealed Jasper, and people were like, do you mean people pay $1,000 to see a cat?
It was actually $2,000. Technically the goal was $1,000. But then Planet Jeff came and gave him a random $1,000 contribution himself, and then Phil told everyone I was going to reveal him anyway. Even though Phil has said in the past that what's the point of having the goal if you want to do the goal despite not hitting the goal. But then Phil yeah, it was crazy, yeah. So yeah, the grift was real. Jasper fucking was a tool for Phil to make a whole bunch of money.
I was like, well, no, that wasn't the point. The point was you supported the channel. I needed the help. You know, back then, again, I was going through awful financial stuff. I was heading into a bankruptcy. And I was like, that was the point, is that you support me, and then I'll do something nice, like show my cat on stream, and he'll be part of the streams moving forward every once in a while.
I'll do something nice on stream, like show my cat on stream. Aye, for $1,000, Phil. $1,000. There's not... People can fucking go to OnlyFans and pay a lot less money to see some pussy, for fuck's sake.
But instead, people were like, oh, so we had to pay $1,000 to see a cat. And I was like, that's not even what it was. It's not like I advertised it like that. I never did. But people acted like I did.
No, Phil, no, I'm not letting that slide. I'm not letting that slide. Give me a second. Here, oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. I'm not letting that slide. Bear with me here. Give me a second. I want to try and find the appropriate video. I don't know. What was the best video to use for this? I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Was it? What's it? Maybe this one. Snort Burnell, a Snort Burnell classic. DSP Gaming, $1,000 to show a cat. Jasper Burnell, this beast declawed his cat. Mad and uneasy. I know. That's a video summary. 15 odd minutes. Let's get past the intro. Well, how long is the intro?
The intro is always
good. Yeah.
Even though it's a minute long.
Yeah, I skipped it.
Reveal on the stream.
But I promised everyone there would be a big positive reveal if we hit the tips goal for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit it, if you can believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, I got someone I'd like you to meet. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy.
Oh god, the way he's reclining.
$1,000 to show a cat that they have had for months when he couldn't pay his bills and he was going to lose the pig pen. Bear in mind as well, Phil was apparently very desperate for money, so what's the solution to that? Buy a pet so you get to increase your fucking normal daily bills on pet food, pet supplies. You know, yeah guys, we're really struggling for money right now, so we got a cat. So now we're struggling even more for money. It doesn't make sense, financially, does it? That they were struggling for money so much, and yet they got a cat to add some more of a burden to those financial bills of theirs.
Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact. All right, and it's funny because
And didn't he buy
with all the stuff that we've had to do,
Jasper
we've had to keep a lot of
leaving?
stuff private. Come on up here. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. I was playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat.
Oh, man. Oh.
So here's the funny thing. You grabbed it. Here's the funny thing. You may have heard Jasper in the background of my streams because he has a bell on his neck, and he's been ringing this bell in the hallways for months and months. Basically, he's been a part of our lives for a long time, all right? In fact, before the wedding and everything this year. You know, a lot of people surmised, they were like, Phil, why is it that you needed to have a friend come by the house and kind of house it for you while you were in Connecticut to get married? There's your answer. You know, why don't I, during my chill streams, allow Jasper to be a part of the stream? How old is Jasper? He's just over 2 years old. We got him when he was, between 1 and 2 years old. We got him from, okay, let me give you some background. Jasper is a short hair domestic tabby. That's his breed, and we got him from a rescue shelter. There's tons of rescue shelters out here in Seattle area, and we had been looking at them for a while, ever since Cat moved in last year. We were going to rescue shelters to look for cats, and in particular, Jasper is a very unique story, all right? So first of all, he's actually not from here. He's from... Where did they say he was from? I think they said, like, Arkansas or something like that, like somewhere in the Midwest or something. He's not from this area of the country. But we don't know his full background story.
For a
the
sec?
weirdest thing.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like he's reading a script.
I feel that way. I mean, a lot of people have said the same kind of thing. You know, it's kind of bizarre how we can't read these things sometimes. This Optimus is saying Arkansas is in the Midwest, according to Phil. No, it's not. Isn't it quite southern Arkansas? Or am I wrong as well? Again, Phil should have a better knowledge of American geography compared to me. I'm not from America.
He's declawed in the front, which we would not have done if we knew that. And we were adopting a cat, we never would declaw a cat. We understand that declawing a cat is like basically cutting part of its hands off.
Jesus. Cats that young do not come into an animal shelter declawed. I know because I've worked at one for 15 years.
I'm going to say this once for both of you.
You
are conspiracy nuts and you can fuck off.
Yeah. That tweet there, I've worked in shelters for 15 years. You had that cat declawed when you adopted him and lie with it. I'm going to say this once, both of you. You are conspiracy nuts and you can fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Jesus, man, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he has the blue tick.
Oh yeah, this is back in a time when Phil earned his blue tick. This is not a time. 2019. 2019. This is like years and years ago. I remember, yeah, compared to now. It feels weird to say that 2019 was like almost 5 years ago. That's like, to me, that just makes me feel old as fuck. Now, come on, get on, mate.
All right, I've apparently exposed myself again. There you go. I've exposed myself again, guys. I completely exposed myself. There you go. I've been exposed.
Inja8089 cheered said, why do you feel you needed to hide this? This whole year, the tax situation, people would, again, just like they always do, they would have literally lied and made shit up. Oh, Phil's doing stuff because his cat needs an operation, so now he has to do a fundraiser for this shit, and that's, you know, complete bullshit fucking nonsense, complete garbage. They make shit up constantly about us, and that's why we kept him a secret for so long. Holy shit!
People
I think I just received a $1,000 tip.
There you go, the pre-arranged Planet Jeff tip. Even without Phil's fundraiser.
Have you seen that clip?
What clip?
Of DSP at like Christmas or something where he gets a $1,000 tip from Santa, and he smiles, and it's like the only legitimately joyful smile I've ever seen him have.
Yeah, money. It's amazing the kind of the happiness that money can bring Phil Burnell. I think I remember seeing that clip. Yeah, but yeah, Phil always had all these excuses as to why he couldn't show off Jasper not shit as well. This is fuck me, man. I don't know. Anyway, as much as I'd like to keep going about that, so if people want to see that video, by the way, this old classic back in the day, Phil Burnell, $1,000 to show a cat stream, the video. The link is in the chat for people that are curious to see that video themselves. We'll go back to the bingo. I don't know if I can get derailed too much in the bingo. We've still got a big massive rant coming apparently from the FGC. But I just seen Phil say that about Jasper or whatever and that fucking bullshit, and I couldn't just let it slide.
Whatever. Anyway, so over the years, We have had marathon events where this was the thing. I would have like a giant goal to raise during the event. Today, it's this simple. I don't even have a qualifying event for this stuff anymore. Remember, it used to be, oh, hit a certain amount of members in a month or a certain amount of subs over on Twitch in a month, and then we'll do a marathon. I just do it. We basically, we totally threw all that out last year. Remember? Basically what happened was so much negativity and people always saying you're all about the money and stuff. And I said, well, forget it then. Let's change it all. If I'm going to do a marathon, we'll just do a marathon just for fun. Just to break things up, to have something fresh and different. And then we'll plan for the marathon over a period of time. We'll work out together what we want to do for them. And you know, if people want to come by and support the marathon, they can. And if they don't want to, they don't have to. Some marathons do way better than others. You know, traditionally, like a Christmas marathon or a birthday marathon usually does good. I just did a Super Bowl marathon in February. It was as if I just done a normal streaming day. And it's fine. It's perfectly fine. If people feel that, you know, they like the content, they like me, they want to support the stuff, they can. And if they don't want to, they don't have to. I'm not going to sit here acting like the only reason that I'm on stream is to make money. I'm not. I mean, I'm here to have fun with you guys. But notably, that's what I want to do. That's why when people say, I don't understand, you kept playing certain games and they just didn't make you any money. I don't get it, because I'm not here to make money. I'm here to show my passion for games. And then my mentality is, if I'm having a good time, and that's coming through in the stream, if you're having a good time, and you're enjoying that content, it goes hand in hand, and now we have a reciprocation of enjoyment, and you might be like, well, I want that to continue. I like this guy, and then you'll support the stream. That's how it works. It's not me sitting here with a bar that I'm trying to fill during a marathon. Oh, I need to raise this amount and all of that. You know, I very rarely did anything like that. I don't want to do that anymore. Okay? So, there you go. Oh, not doing it? I understand why you might think, oh, that's just a normal thing people do, because they do. There's tons of content creators who do those kind of marathons. What they call it, the subathon, or the membership drive, where they have a big goal of funding they want to hit during a marathon, and if they hit it, then they'll do something like buy a new piece of equipment. I don't do any of that. I don't. We're not even going to go there. Just, hey, come by tomorrow, have fun. If you like what you see, please support it. But I'm not going to sit here and have a goal and a drive or anything like that. Okay? Okay. William did a super chat. He says, would you be returning to Tekken 8 ever or Street Fighter 6? William, we're playing Street Fighter 6 tonight. That's the late stream. Tomorrow we might play it during the marathon. I mean,
Oh, Phil said, you see, that's not a bingo.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There we go. We are 2 away from a full house. Fingers crossed we can get it. Still plenty more of this podcast to go. We are an hour and 14 minutes behind DSP, live DSP, Jesus Christ. And I think we've got another 20, 30 minutes of this podcast to go. Maybe 40. Jesus Christ, how far behind? I think there's another like 40 minutes to go with this podcast. That is insanity. Surely we're going to have to.
Well, I may not have all of that time, just to let you know.
Yeah, I know sometimes you need to bail out. If you
Go
need
to bed at some point.
If you need to go, man. You just let us know when you got to go, man. We'll make sure to say goodbye to you. Don't just disappear randomly without saying a fucking word or anything. If you got to go, pal. But let's just get on. Let's try and get as much done as we can. Unless you can get a full house before your bedtime.
Said all this. I guess you must have showed up late, huh? And that's okay if you did. Tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. It's the return of Friday Night Fights, Street Fighter 6. First time in 2.5 months. Okay? Cool. And then No Tango Dinero did a super chat and says, thank you, RAC. I love this community. All right, excellent. Again, thank you, RAC, for those gifted memberships. No Tango Dinero was very grateful. Thank you, No Tango Dinero, for the super chat. Shit. If you don't have Dinero, I don't know how you were able to do that super chat. So maybe you have kind of a misleading name. Okay, continuing on here. First tip of the day is a $20 tip from Rocky. Let's see what Rocky has to say today. Hold on. The page will load. Okay. Let's get Rocky on the leaderboard. Oh, crap, what did I just do? Oopsie.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, Rocky says, happy Friday. I'm not sure if I'll be able to join your birthday party tomorrow. I wanted to stop and wish you a happy early birthday and do contribute. So, here's to another fun year of chill streaming. Thank you very much, Rocky. It's very nice of you. I appreciate that. And BB Phil did a $20.01 tip. Awesome. Thank you, BB Phil, for that. Is that yes, okay. The animations are working. And now BB Phil immediately knocks Rocky off the leaderboard.
I turned into a fucking therapist yesterday, and
Oops. Okay. BB Phil says, I told some of my employees about Phil's feast today. I don't think they understood. I bought loads of different beverages. I'll be fine with pairing the correct beverage whatever we're having. What do you think of Jägermeister? That's what I'll do matching for shots.
God.
Yeah, cringe.
Imagine telling your employees about Darkside Phil's birthday event.
So, Toxic Chai just popped a membership message, and they've come up with a theory. Rocky equals OCI equals OIC. They basically think it's like they think it's a disguise of OIC. One of his alter egos, Rocky, is OIC. Interesting theory. Could very well be true. Who knows? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. OIC has had so many different soccer accounts back in over the years. And, yeah. Mr. White is wondering, do we have tip boards again? Well, if they are tip boards, they're trying to beat each other by 1 cent each time. I guess, what will fucking 1 Minute Man do? Will they break up their tips, or will they have one big massive $25 tip? Who knows?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off. Hello there.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Well, number one, I don't know if I'm gonna be taking shots. Like I said, I got Long Island iced tea, and I also have a mojito mix that I might be drinking slowly over the course of tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing straight shots and getting wasted or anything like that. But as for Jägermeister, you know, it's weird because I remember the first time I ever tried Jägermeister, I thought it tasted sweet, but then it has this weird aftertaste that almost makes it taste like a cough medicine, right? But if you drink it more, then it starts to taste more syrupy almost. And then basically, it doesn't bother you anymore, right? So it's kind of like the first tasting, like, what? Yeah. But then if you drink more of it, it's all right. You know what's weird? I swear to God, this is what I was told, and I know this is bullshit. So the first time I ever had Jägermeister, you know, it has a picture of a deer on the front. And one of my friends asked, why does it have a deer on the front? And my other friend said, oh, because Jägermeister has deer blood in it.
Oh, Phil, you're right. That story is bullshit. You don't have any fucking friends.
Fuck you and your friends. I'm thinking to myself, what? Do people really believe that? That they put deer blood in the liquor? Do you really think that they're just draining deer's blood to put into this alcohol? I'm pretty sure this is not true.
That's funny. Dixon's left.
Maybe this is one of those things like at one point, 100 years ago, when they first created Jägermeister, maybe they did actually put deer blood in it or something like that, right? But likely they don't do that anymore. Do you really think it's safe to put blood into there? Of course not. They're not going to do that and mass produce it. So, you know what it was like? It's kind of like how they used to say Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it. That's actually true. Coca-Cola did used to have cocaine in it like 100 years ago, and that hasn't been for like 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird urban legend that just persists. But anyway, yeah, Jägermeister does not have deer blood in it. It tastes weird to me. I haven't had it since...
Oh, my dog! What's up?
Oh, fuck me, man. What's this gonna... Please, Kyle, don't make me fucking read this super chat. Thank you, Kyle Denson, you bastard, for the super chat, who says, perhaps Kat will show her cat on OnlyFans for 1,000 buckaroos. As soon as she bends over to show it, Derek will bust through the window to go nose first. I need help. You sure fucking do. You sure fucking do need help. I don't need... The one good thing about that not happening is that there is no camera that will exist on this fucking planet that is widescreen enough to fucking fit the mass of that ass within view. So there, your plan goes awry there, because the mass of her ass crosses the goddamn state line and cannot be contained within one goddamn ultra widescreen camera lens. Thank you for the super chat though, you disturbing fuck.
Anyway, yeah, Jägermeister does not have deer blood in it. It tastes weird to me. I haven't had it since the 2000s, like probably the mid-2000s, when I lived in that apartment with 2 other coworkers, and we had parties, we had people coming over doing shots, and we had some Jaeger. That's probably the last time I ever had Jaeger. And I really haven't had a desire to ever buy Jägermeister again since then either. Like, it's not something that appeals to me, so. Okay, Han Solo 989 re-upped the membership for 2 months and says, the dab emote for Blastoise. I don't know why he's dabbing. Oh, I'm sorry, I did the dab because I was like, it's really stupid. The dab is so outdated by like a decade now, right? But anyway, I don't know why he's dabbing for Blastoise, but he is. So Blastoise, I hope you enjoyed that dab. There you go. Thank you. By the way, we are almost to the 3-year anniversary of me going full-time on YouTube again. Remember, for many years there, I was half and half, meaning I was basically streaming all day on Twitch, and then I would upload the archives to YouTube. And sadly, I hate to say it, this is really where this YouTube channel fell off.
Oh, Phil said, hate to say, we're 1 away.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are so close to a full house. We only need one thing to happen. Whatever need Phil to say, allow me to explain. Say, comment, or we need Phil to snort 3 more times.
Because before then, I had lots of great views and everything on my videos on YouTube. But basically, because I put all my efforts towards Twitch, I gave up on YouTube for a while because I was so frustrated. The channel fell into disrepair. It did. I say from the years of like late 2016, early 2017, all the way through 2021. This channel was just an archive channel where all I did was upload the archives of the streams, and I didn't care about any other content. You know, now take a look at all the stuff I'm doing. I'm doing all kinds of interesting shows. For example, restoring the playthroughs for posterity purposes over on DSP Throwback.
That's maybe good.
Sometimes I do review series. In fact, this is something I should bring up. Are you guys aware that the Fallout TV show comes out next week? April 11th. And I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to review it for DSP Reacts. I've just kind of got so caught up in so many things going on this year, I forgot about this, but I was always planning on watching and reviewing that series, and I'm going to do that for you over on DSP Reacts. It comes out next week on Amazon Video. Yeah.
Damn it.
Or Prime Video, or whatever it's called.
So
that is something special that I'll be doing for the DSP Reacts channel. Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, right, the first review since Christmas. I haven't done any Christmas reviews at all. Or I haven't done any reviews since Christmas because I've been so busy with other shit. So We'll see. We'll see how the show is. I'm going to be honest in my review. You know, I will. 100%. I will be honest in my review of it. If I like it, if I don't, if I feel like it's in line with the Fallout lore, if I feel like it's something different that's more Hollywood-esque, it's not as good, I'll let you know. Okay, so that's coming up. But yeah, like, basically, during those years of 2016 to 2021, I was so focused on Twitch streaming, I just gave up on YouTube. Now, for 3 years, full force, I've been back, and now this year, of course, you're seeing all kinds of content on 3 different channels. So, I hope you like that stuff, and some people will be hitting their 3-year anniversary here as a member on DSP Gaming very soon. I think it's within 30 days. I think it was early May of 2021 when I came over. So, some of you may be seeing the new Diamond Crown in the chat from the longest-running supporters. I really, really appreciate that. That'd be awesome, okay?
I mean, diamond crowns are one fucking thing, but the best crown of them all is
fucking inflatable fucking crown.
And we don't get to see that anymore because Phil couldn't fucking have the lung capacity to keep blowing it up, and so he put it in the fucking bin. The only fucking place the inflatable fucking crown exists is on this channel for members. That's the only place you get to see it anymore, because Phil binned the fucking inflatable fucking crown.
Okay, let's see here. There's another super chat, I missed it. From Covenant Lazarus, what a name. What is your opinion on Gamergate 2? I don't even know officially what Gamergate 2 is. So I can't comment on it. I know about different controversies.
Phil said comments, we've won. We've won.
Burger?
Phil said, Meester,
5 in a
wake up.
row. That's concerning.
Wake up, Meester, we won. Are you still there? I don't even know if Meester's still there, hold on. Yeah, he's still on the call. Meester, wake the fuck up, we won.
Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
I think Meester fell asleep or he's getting a drink or a snack or something. He's still on the call, so I guess we'll just we wait for Meester to see if he's like imagine if he fucking done it if he can just fell asleep on stream. Surely no. But the good news is we get to add $25 to the bingo prize fund. We finally get to add it. There we go. Oh, Navy Vet for Life is saying we still need to hear the rants. Yeah. Does anyone know when the rants happen? Is this FGC rant? Does anyone know how far away? So I don't care about the keeping track of bingo. We've won bingo. Bingo's won. But I want to see where his rant is about the FGC. And so does anyone have any idea roughly of how far that is?
RPG. I love this. Here's what I love about my haters, is that they completely make shit up because it's their own revisionist history. This guy
No, is this part of it here? Who knows? I don't even fucking know.
Sooner, you should watch the Stalker 2 trailer. It looks quite good. You'll see a familiar looking face from a recent RPG. Maybe it's a sign that you should play this game. Well, I already said I'm going to play it. I literally already said that earlier today. I guess you just showed up, 1 minute man. It's going to be on Game Pass, so I'm going to check it out. However, I'm not committing to finishing it. It's more, I'll check it out. Right? So there you go.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Tay. I feel like I'm saying the name fucking wrong. Mercedes Lutz. Is it Mercedes? I don't know. But thank you very much for the super chat that says bingo is a detractor. I mean, yeah, you're right. Bingo is a detractor. You're not wrong. Bingo is a detractor. Thank you very much for the super chat. People are just saying to continue the stream anyway, just to get this rant out of the way. I guess we could. I mean, we've won bingo, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go like 1.75 speed until we get to this apparently delicious rant.
I love this. Here's what I love about my haters, is that they completely make shit up because it's their own revisionist history. This guy, Roberto, he did a super chat. He's already banned. He says, oh, last year you did a whole stream where you were shopping for a TV live on stream so people would buy it for you. No. I was on stream shopping for a TV because I needed a new one right away because mine died. And I wanted advice on what TV to get, and a lot of people gave me advice. And I bought it with my own money, but it just so happened a few people decided to donate during the stream to help pay for it. So, you're wrong.
You didn't buy it with your own money, Phil. You literally fucking went on an Amazon payment plan.
You're an asshole. You're an idiot. You lie to make shit up and skew the truth for your own little revisionist history for your circle jerking losers. Go fuck yourself. Enjoy your band. But thanks for the super chat. Okay, cool. But anyway, yeah, so getting back to the subject, I got derailed. 1 minute, man. I am going to be checking out Stalker 2 because it's a Game Pass game.
And fucking never mind Stalker 2. Let's fucking fast forward. I want his FGC rant. I want to hear this delicious, juicy FGC rant that he apparently went on.
Waste of the North, right? The harder, more challenging part of the game.
Who cares? Where's the FGC rant? I'm going to fast forward until we get to the FGC rant. I must have this FGC rant. God damn it. Oh hell, man. Ever P is not drunk enough for this ass fuck. I guess I missed out some words in that comment, but make of that what you will.
An entire day with my wife off. And you want to know, I get to do that once a year on Christmas Day. Because on Christmas Day, I don't go grocery shopping, right? I don't go to the dump. I don't have to go get pet supplies. I don't have to go return things to stores or pick things up from places. I don't have to restock my Costco. I just have a day to spend with my wife. And that's the one day a year I get is Christmas. That's it. Every other day off that I've had, I have to run errands and do things because that's my one day off a week and I have time to do anything. So, yeah. I mean, ideally, I would love to have more time, but I just don't. You know, maybe long term I will. Jade, he says, how? Todd, Tom, P.S. Hey, B-Day, man. Happy B-Day. Just say don't see me. I feel like that didn't come through right, but I know, Jade, you've been telling me you're not going to be here this weekend because of WrestleMania stuff, right? Perfectly fine. Enjoy. I hope you do. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your WrestleMania stuff. As you know, I'm not into wrestling anymore. I don't really care about it.
I'm so confused. The Jade translator broke. Phil's like, I'll translate that. You're not going to be here. Oh my god, Phil. Jade. Just take your time saying things.
Following it, I have no idea what's even going on at WrestleMania. If you can't make it to the birthday event tomorrow, it's all good. Have a good day, and I'll see you when you come back. Probably Monday, right? For Alone in the Dark? Okay, cool. Oh, how about Call of Duty tomorrow is what he said? Nah. If we're gonna do multiplayer tomorrow, it's either gonna be Helldivers 2, Street Fighter 6, or both. I'm just not interested in Call of Duty anymore at this point. It's, you know, I played it a bunch, and, you know, I'm not really, don't want to go back and play the same thing, so. Thank you for the birthday wishes. All right, Derek, yeah, send me that. We'll take a look at that and figure out what it is and if it fits the format of the stream tomorrow, because I really don't understand it yet. I guess I'll look at it tonight and figure it out. Thank you.
Where is this FGC?
Also, just so everyone knows, some people have made me some new stuff. Like, there's a new intro to the show that no longer... You know how every time that I turn on the show and you're here live, it plays the guitar music and it shows me from like 7-8 years ago. And it says, are you ready for the stream? Someone actually made me a really nice animation to play for the start of the stream. No music. It's just a really nice animation that says, hey, you know, the stream's about to start. And I keep forgetting to put it on the goddamn stream. It's been like 3 days. I just keep forgetting. Every day I sit down, I have something else going on, I got emails to check, and then I start the show and I'm like, oh shit, forgot to use it again. So I'm actually going to start using it hopefully tomorrow. I got to remember to do it. So yeah, so the guitar riff is probably going to go away and we're going to try a new intro. And you guys tell me what you think about it. Okay, but I need to remember to put it on. I keep forgetting.
Who fucking cares?
Hold on.
Where is this fucking FGC event? Okay. Please tell me it's coming up.
I see the $5 tip from Lady Charisma. I'm not able to watch the stream today, but I wanted to show some support. Yesterday was my wedding day. Wow. Well, I hope it went well. Congrats. I'm riding the high of that. Did you hear about the earthquake in New Jersey this morning? We felt it up here in Philly. I saw something about it on social media, but I don't really know anyone in that area anymore. So I didn't really hear anything directly about it because I don't have any you know, relatives or friends, or I don't know any Street Fighter players from that area anymore. You know what I mean? So I didn't hear.
Well, your family are from Connecticut, which is not far away from New York. You know, they had a 4.1 magnitude fucking earthquake. You know, and your parents are not far away in Connecticut, and you didn't reach out to them and say, did you guys feel that or something?
Direct testimonials from anybody for anything like that. I received a $5 tip from Rigoberto. Says, I bought Rise of the Ronin. It's okay, just not as fun as I thought that it would be. I wish I would have watched some gameplay before I bought it. I don't like to be spoiled on games. Do you usually watch gameplay of a game before you buy it? Depends on the game. Like, for example, if it's a game that I absolutely know I'm going to like, I have no reason to spoil it for myself because, you know, like, for example, likely any Resident Evil game I'm going to buy and play, I'm going to like it. I just love the franchise. I played every one of them. I always like them out. Right?
Who fucking cares?
For me, if it's a game that's like a brand new IP or something I've never heard of, and I'm trying to figure out if it's something up my alley that I'm interested in, then I will watch some gameplay. Typically, though, I
really don't fucking care. I'm just going to fucking fast forward until we get to some pertinent fucking topic.
To do so much early information about it. There's a 5-minute gameplay exposure. You're trying to understand everything about the game. I feel like that's a critical part. I feel like there's if you're dropping that kind of money on it. It's for me, you gotta find that happy. Oh, hold on, because a lot of people were saying stuff. It looks like At the Gamer says, I think you dodged a bullet with Rise of the Ronin. I'm 45 hours in. It's a lot of repetition.
Who fucking cares? Pass, move on.
Fun, but it would never quit sinking. I would say my biggest regret was buying the entire season pass of Batman Arkham Knight before anyone knew what Batman Arkham Knight's season pass was going to have in it. Because I thought, oh, I love Batman Arkham Asylum, I love Batman Arkham City, and all of its expansion content. I'm sure this game's going to have a ton of extra expansion content. It's totally worth the money. And I bought it, and this is almost a decade ago. I bought it, and all it was like one major story-based DLC that was good. The rest was like, oh, Batmobile races and new skins and shit. And I was like, what the hell is all this junk? I'm never going to use any of that. It was a complete waste of my money. And I was like, oh, like at least what I can say is this. At least with Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which obviously would be the latest example of something that I bought the high-end edition of, I got a couple jobs that I wouldn't have had otherwise, that I used the entire game. I used the linebacker and the tennis ace.
And who fucking cares? We'll move on. People are wondering what happened to Meester. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. I know I couldn't stay for the entire fucking thing, but yeah, he's still in the call, but yeah, I think he... I got no idea. I got no idea. Meester does come and go. Spanrag's asking, is bingo over? We won bingo, by the way. We won bingo. But there's apparently a very juicy rant about the FGC coming up, so I'm trying to kind of fast forward to that so we can see what Phil said.
Like, I could have easily skipped that season pass, and they don't for anything in the game. It's the one... Well, again, he says, we're almost at the Red Fedora, can you feel it? Why do you say people don't care about you beating Justin Wong and even final on stage? Who can claim doing that? That's a bit crazy. Because no one cares about it.
Okay, I think I got it. I think this is it. This to me seems like this is it. Okay, so let me slow this down a little bit, okay? To 1.5. We'll slow back down to 1.5. And then I imagine this is going to be the juicy FGC rant coming up. Let's enjoy this and see what Phil's got to say about the FGC. Hopefully this will be worth the wait. keep in usually when I finish bingo, I just fuck the fuck off. But yeah, in this case though, there's a very juicy rant apparently later on in the bingo, so I was like, okay, we need to check that out and see for ourselves what was said by DSP about the mean old FGC. And the stream doesn't want to start playing all of a sudden. I broke the fucking stream.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off. I mean, it's terrible.
I
All
missed
his
the
hands
rant
are all
from
over
my-
the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Where the fuck have you been?
I was dragged off for reasons.
Alright, well we won bingo by the
I'm
way.
back now.
We won bingo. We got a full house.
Oh.
So I'm trying.
Cool. Did we
Yeah, we won bingo. So
miss the FGC stuff?
I think we've got it right now. But I think this is it. I think this is it. So let's see if it is.
Wow, you guys are very generous this morning. Another $5 tip. This one from BB Phil again. He says, we're almost at the Red Fedora. Can you feel it? Why do you say people don't care about you beating Justin Wong in an even final on stage? Who can claim doing that? That's a bit crazy. Because no one cares about the past. Seriously. I mean, I could sit here and tell you all kinds of different things about my Street Fighter days that were big accomplishments. No one gives a shit. Most people just say, oh, it didn't happen. Or, oh, it's old news. It doesn't matter. You know? Just trip. You know, I'm not going to Street Fighter 6 tournaments and taking out Punk the God, right? Or I'm not fight facing the best players in the world and beating them today, so no one gives a shit about the old days. It is what it is. That's how life is, man, right? It really is.
That can't be it, surely. Sure there's more to it.
What's up, GameBoy84? How's it going today? At the Gamer says,
has
there's
to
talks
be.
Resident Evil 1 will get a remake like 2 through 4. Would you prefer that to 5? Yes. Like I said, I don't really think 5 is a game that badly needs a remake. Although some people disagree. I think that it's fine as it is. So I would hope that you know 1 will eventually get a full remake. You know, it had a remake that was different, but it still played like the classic game. Now making a real full-on remake would be pretty neat.
Is that all there was to the FGC rant? I was expecting far more.
No.
Why?
Because
On you go.
there was. Hold on. Yeah, there was talk about how the FGC was a cabal that hurt him because he was an honest guy who exposed corruption.
Damien
and spoke the
Anderson
truth.
is on the shoot.
Those are
Sure.
the words of DSP Mogger.
Damien Anderson says the rant starts after he gets up again, and it's here.
I clean my mouse. Hold on. Let me turn it off.
Look at those
Turn it off for a second and then clean
jowls,
it.
man. Those cheeks.
In the meantime, let's see. Derek, you taking off all right? See you later. What else you guys want to chat before we chat about before we adjourn here?
It starts here apparently.
BB Phil says, not true. So people are making a living off of being old school legends in Super Smash Bros. Melee, talking about the old days and being a voice of the community. That's very different. I'm telling you, that's just very different from the Street Fighter community, right? Like, in my day, I was the anomaly because I was the up-and-comer. I was the upstart, the guy that no one had faith in. Then all of a sudden, in the mid-2000s, I started getting really good at Super Turbo. And I started beating the pros who had been around since the 90s playing at top levels, and I was beating them. So I was like the kind of guy, how would you even say? Like, I came out of nowhere. Yeah, I got the young gun. I guess you could say that. I was the guy who, again, online I talked so much shit, but in person I was a really nice guy. But I did it to try to build up hype for Street Fighter. I was okay being the heel or the villain of Street Fighter as long as it meant that it got hype into the community, and it worked. There were many events that I attended.
Yeah,
People were,
sure.
oh man, I can't wait to see Phil get his ass beat. But then I would win, and they'd be like, oh shit, the guy actually can back up the shit that he talks online. I can't believe it. You know, people were shocked at that. But of course, again, the narrative is written by those in power. And what I mean by that is, basically the people in charge of the Street Fighter community did not like me for various different reasons, and they basically tried to discredit me over the years. Oh, there's concrete evidence Phil's good at Super Turbo, but instead let's make excuses for why he's not good. Like, oh, it was the wrong version. Oh, we weren't there that day. You know, bullshit. And so I would go to the next tournament, and I would still do good. So what's the next excuse? Then I would go to the next tournament, and I would still do good. What's the next excuse? But the narrative is written by those in power, by those who are in control. And that's what happened with me, is even though I was a driving force in the Street Fighter community in the 2000s, for both competitive play and also running tournaments, because I basically adapted myself into being a tournament organizer on the East Coast. You know, I was running all kinds of shit and helping out. Any tournament I went to, I would help out to run it. And people appreciated that and respected me. But the thing is, times change. What happens is the people who were playing at that time, they don't play anymore. So they're not out to testify to this, right? What you get is the biggest whiners and bitchers and drama queens on the internet. Who say, oh yeah, DSP, I hated him and he was a piece of shit. Those are the people who you still get here now online. You don't hear the people who are actually around in those circles, positive people, to say, oh yeah, DSP was a cool guy and he was great at Super Turbo and he kicked everyone's butt and he backed up what he said and he ran tournaments. But where are those people? They retired.
Sorry, I forgot to kind of pause it there for the super chat there. Thank you very much to Warden for the super chat who says someone give Grandpa his pill. This delusional back in the fucking day sort of like retconning of what happened.
Justin Wong still makes content.
Yeah.
And he still plays the games.
Justin Wong got to master level
does
with
Maximilian.
every single character in Street Fighter 6. It took him like a couple of hours every time to get through. You know, he's still extremely proficient at the game. And yet at the same time,
we've all heard that clip of him talking about DSP.
Yeah. So Barrett Well says they're retired, but Phil had to come out of retirement for Street Fighter 6. And yeah, Max is also here. Hell, Max got a fucking award recently. Remember. Oh, for God's sake, just... Hold on.
What is Phil's tournament record anyway? 4th at EVO. And then...
Well, EVO's a big one, obviously.
I don't know, maybe
EVO
some
West,
locals or something.
EVO East, he done well in, I think, a couple of times. I think he won a couple in EVO East. But EVO overall, a big one where you can get everyone involved, including the Japanese as well.
But like the Evo that he's proud of and he wears like some kind of badge is the one that half the players didn't enter because they were boycotting it because of the broken port of Street Fighter that they were playing there, apparently.
So I want to play something here, right? So let me so hold on, give me a second. I want to play the start of this, okay? So listen to this. So this is the award that Maximilian did one, right? But if you listen to the start of this and the host reading out the stuff, who does it remind you of?
This next award is our Legacy Award. It was created to highlight trailblazers in the industry who have made a profound impact on streaming as a career. Tonight we celebrate more than just a creator. We celebrate a visionary who has worked tirelessly to ensure the games and community they love thrive and evolve. They have become a beacon of inspiration, showing us the power of passion and importance of community and impact one individual can have on the world of gaming. For over 15 years, this creator has been at the forefront of the gaming community, starting with the humble beginnings that featured gritty, raw footage of Street Fighter on a CRT. These early videos laid the groundwork for his ability to bridge the gap between hardcore depths of competitive play and the accessible joy of casual gaming. His content has not only entertained, but educated, making the intricate world of fighting games open and approachable to all. Through his voice, the newcomers have found a welcoming entry point into the fighting game community, while veterans have discovered deeper layers and strategy and camaraderie. From hosting tournaments to commentating them, from playing every game he can get his hands on, his efforts have breathed life into the community, fostering a spirit of inclusion and enthusiasm that resonates beyond the confines of any single event. Tonight, we honor the career of Maximilian.
Never mind Maximilian Dude getting honoured. That kind of sounds a lot like DSP.
Some people in that crowd who are not us, who are thinking about DSP there, I'm confident.
It's incredible. The fact of the matter, the parallels, 15 years of content creation, trailblazer, legacy, you know, the trendsetter, you know, I mean, the things that Phil likes to brag about himself as a content creator, the labels that he applies to himself. This fucking host here is reading off about someone else entirely. It's just fucking hilarious, yeah. So I just love how that intro, if you didn't know who they were talking about, you'd think, oh, maybe is that a speech about DSP? No, Maximilian Dude, that's about them. You know, they won the award, not shit. So fucking well done to them, not jazz. I just love that intro though, that little introduction to it. A lot of those things could be applied because 15 years ago, 15 years of content creation, that's Phil. They started off playing Street Fighter, and that's Phil. You know what I mean? And then they've commentated in tournaments, that's Phil. He also hosted tournaments back in the fucking day, not shit. You know, yeah, he done all these things. Maximilian Dude, though, managed to do it better than him and made a living and a career out of this. Whereas Phil is sitting on his streams with no sponsorships, begging for money every day to pay his bills. It is what it is. I just love that. So go on, Phil, complain some more about the FGC.
They're not online, not to be talking about Street Fighter anymore. They're long past those days, right? You always hear the negative and the toxic because those are the ones who scream the loudest and want to get heard. The positive people moved on, right, with their lives. Do you really think people who played Street Fighter competitively in the mid-2000s play it that much anymore? Almost none. Very few. You know, there are holdouts like me. You still hear from me. You still hear from guys like Justin Wong and stuff like that. But it's few and far between.
Yeah, those people all talk shit about him, though. Oh, Justin Wong, you know, Mike Val.
I just struck my camera, so now it's probably... Oh, yeah, nice and off-center. See here.
Did he just belly bump the camera?
Still off-center. Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm trying to see if I'm lined up with the middle. Yeah, I guess I kind of am.
Phil, you're lopsided, regardless of what you do with your camera. Just get over it.
All right, perfect. Why do I think the FGC dislikes me so much? There's many different reasons. There's many different reasons. Because there's different eras of people, okay? Old school players who are still around and are verbose don't like me because back in the day, I was the whistleblower. I was the guy who exposed corruption. When tournaments were being basically rigged.
Oh, hold the fuck on, Phil. Don't you fucking dare try and say I was a fucking whistleblower. Isn't there some sort of very creepy individual who was accused of shenanigans? Like, what was his fucking name? There was some, I can't mind, like Mr. Wizard or some pish, or what, I can't mind, what was it? Mr. Wizard, it was Mr. Wizard. And apparently this fucking creepy bastard was doing all sorts of inappropriate things or whatever. Phil claims that he knew about it, but didn't say anything, even though everyone apparently knew. Why did Mr. Whistleblower not report his concerns to the proper authorities if he apparently knew about it? Mr. Whistleblower claimed that he knew about this shit, but didn't say a goddamn word.
Whistleblowing for him is literally what he does whenever he loses in Street Fighter 6.
Killen was saying Phil knew about it and said nothing because he didn't want to get ostracised. But according to Phil, he was anyway, because he was a negative contrarian, the bad guy, the villain, the heel of the community.
Man, I don't like it when he does this revisionist history crap. I really don't.
It's just bullshit retconning and it makes no goddamn sense.
Different eras of people, okay? Old school players who are still around and are verbose don't like me because back in the day I was the whistleblower. I was the guy who exposed corruption. When tournaments were being basically rigged, I was the one who yelled about it. So do you think the top players who were benefiting from the tournaments being rigged liked the fact that I was the guy who talked about it? Of course not.
Basically,
they're like, dude, you're blowing it. Shut the fuck up. It's like, because it's not right. You know, I don't care who benefits. This is fucked up that these tournaments are rigged and you get preferential treatment and all this shit is happening. It's just fucked up. It shouldn't happen. So they don't like me because of that. During the Street Fighter 4 era, a whole new group didn't like me because there were online creators on YouTube trying to get noticed for their skill in Street Fighter 4. But I was just making casualized Street Fighter 4 videos of relatively low quality of skill, but I was getting 10 times more views than they were. I was being one of the notable YouTube creators for Street Fighter 4 while the pro players weren't getting noticed. And they hated me for that.
And now
they absolutely were like, I don't get it. Why DSP? They would actually interview a pro player tournament. What do you think about DSP? You know, they asked him that because I was hot for making Street Fighter content. Oh, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know what you're talking about. What? They would diss me because they were upset that I was popular and they weren't getting the views that I was getting. So that's another era.
Whoa.
Yeah, so because they didn't know.
Do you manage to turn that clip of Mike Ross or whoever it was shit-talking you into something to feel good about? How do you manage that?
I have no idea. Thank you to Barrett Bells, by the way, for super chat. He says DSP didn't even know where he was playing because nobody told him. Where am I playing? You still haven't told me. You know to run your fucking tournament for you. Jesus, man, classic wee clips like that, yeah. Oh hell, I love how Phil is just basically assuming that if his contemporaries and peers didn't know who he was assuming that was a diss. It is very possible,
and again,
Phil. It is very possible, Phil,
you have
that
those,
didn't know who you were.
You have those creators from back in the day who were apparently the people who don't like him because he was popular, like Justin Wong or whatever. All those FGC heads. Way more popular than he is now. So,
oh, massively, big time. It's just fucking mental.
And they still probably don't like him.
Oh, no,
but they don't talk about him.
I mean, look at fucking.
Because he doesn't matter to them.
Jahad's essentially a part-time detractor. he just likes Phil that much. He's still got his own life and he does what he does. He doesn't really do detractor stuff, but he's still there taking a listen to what happens with Phil and give his own take on things if he's asked or whatever. But yeah, I mean, Jaha was there back in the day. He was around in the community back in the day on the West Coast side of things. Yeah, and I still, can you imagine how different Phil would have been of his life if Jaha just kicked his ass and fucking Mike Watson had just kicked his ass? Instead, Phil pulled out the I'm an alcoholic card and got pitied into not getting his arse kicked. They actually ended up pitying him so much that they did not beat his ass up, and Phil managed to skulk away without facing the repercussions of his actions.
Now you got the Street Fighter 5 era. During the Street Fighter 5 era, I was very outspoken, saying things like, Street Fighter 5 is trash. This game has all these problems, and here they are. And I exposed the game. I even made a video that got tons of views at the very beginning of Street Fighter 5 telling people the game is trash, and the FGC is basically kissing the game's butt because they know that if Street Fighter doesn't have a game in the running as a major fighting game, their community will dwindle. And they don't want to see the Street Fighter community dwindle. So they play this inferior game and praise it as if it's good, when in reality they know it's not. Now, I was hated on at the time, and everyone dumped on me for making that video at the beginning of Street Fighter 5. Last year, Street Fighter 6 comes out, the entire FGC dumps on Street Fighter 5. Oh yeah, that game was bad all along.
No, they didn't.
But I said that when it came out, and you just crapped on me. Because you all cared more about your own popularity, your own profits on the videos and the streams and the tournament than actually admitting the game sucked. But now that the new one's out that's better, now you can say it sucked. So each generation of Street Fighter, I'm the one who's outspoken and honest, and I'm the one who gets crapped on every single time. Now, of course, what they'll say is they'll lie and say, well, the reason we really don't like Phil is because he's toxic when he plays Street Fighter Online. Nobody cares about me being toxic playing Street Fighter Online. Everyone is toxic.
Yes, they do.
Phil,
no, they aren't.
Everyone.
This is insane.
DSP and toxicity go hand in hand. You know, like
He's
you
being
don't
toxic
get one
right
without the
now.
other. Exactly, you don't get one without the other. And there is a market, there is a demand for Phil's toxicity, especially playing fighting games. You want to see, you want to know how we know that. There's a very simple, easy way to know that. Let's just go away from this person here. Big ups to them for, presenting an award. DSP tries
What
at
is that
Memology
thumbnail?
101. DSP tries at Memology 101. What are his most popular videos? Usually, okay. There's one here. 59,000 views from 8 months ago. DSP suffers ultimate meltdown after Platinums does not allow him to hit Diamond, lose 40 plus matches. DSP getting mentally crushed by Ken for 1 hour plus compilation. Sodium levels reach uncountable numbers. These kind of and then also a lot of these most popular videos are fighting game content videos. Here's one: DSP insanely toxic stream, crying rivers of salt in Tekken 8. DSP quits Haki after getting demoted to plat.
Yes.
So yeah, the numbers though. 49,000 people watched that video, 50,000 people watched that video, 59,000 people watched that video, 52. There are tens of thousands of people watching these rage salt compilations of Phil playing things like Street Fighter. Phil to sit there on the stream and say there's not a market for me being toxic or there's not a demand for watching because everyone's toxic playing Street Fighter, and yet Phil is getting compilations made of him playing this game, and DSP tries it Memology is getting tens of thousands of views from just clipping his toxic moments. So I don't know what Phil is trying to imply here, but it's clearly wrong. And assuming that just because everyone's toxic playing the game, there is no is not a reason. So yeah, Phil, you're wrong. Phil, just take the L. You're wrong.
Honest, and I'm the one who gets crapped on every single time. Now, of course, what they'll say is they'll lie and say, well, the reason we really don't like Phil is because he's toxic when he plays Street Fighter Online. Nobody cares about me being toxic playing Street Fighter Online. Everyone is toxic playing Street Fighter Online. Back in the day, literally everyone was toxic at every single tournament and every single arcade. That's what it was. Like I said, it used to be like almost like getting initiated into a college fraternity, like a good old boys club. Like the shit talking and shit was part of the fun. That literally was part of the experience of playing competitive Street Fighter. It was commonplace. It wasn't I was the only one doing it. Literally, I learned it from others. Okay? So that's just their scapegoat bullshit to try to say, oh, here's the reason we don't like DSP. In reality, they don't like me because they know that at any given moment, I'm not beholden to Capcom or Street Fighter. I can say whatever I want, and it doesn't matter. Because I don't have to worry about, I lost a sponsorship, I lost a partnership, I can't stream a tournament anymore. Oh no, no one will watch my tutorial videos on this new character. Because I don't give a fuck about that.
Oh my god.
I'm honest and transparent, and people don't like that. They want butt kissers. They want people who will always say the nice thing about the new game and get the big plug and get the money, and then they say, get that back. I don't understand. Why doesn't Phil just get that back, right? Because I've never been like that. I never will be like that. They hate that. They want me to be another cog in the machine, and I refuse to do it, so they keep me over here as the black sheep. And it's hilarious because how many times have I said over the years, I'm not part of the FGC, yet the FGC can never shut the fuck up about me. People in the FGC making videos and shit about scrub mentality. You're the fucking scrub. You made a video about someone who's not part of the FGC. I literally keep telling you I have no desire to play the games competitively at any high level. So why the fuck do you make a video about me and kept up you're a fucking loser? Right? That's it. They won't shut up. They never will. They literally never will.
Who is the last FGC person to have made a video? I'm trying to understand, when's the last time someone in the FGC talked about DSP? Because Phil seems to talk about the FGC far more often than the FGC talk about Phil. Am I just not understanding?
Posts on Twitter, it still lives rent-free in his head.
Oh, but pretty much, absolutely. Scrub quotes are just fucking rubbing their hands in glory right now, you know what I mean? They're thinking, we're going to get a field day with this. Barrett Wells is saying...
actually nuts.
Hold on, who's Ruffelmonger? Apparently Ruffelmonger said something about DSP lately. Also, Alex Valle was mentioned DSP briefly in a stream, but that wasn't anything really bad though, was it? You know, it's basically just Alex Valle missed that particular weekend and Phil became 4 for evil one time. A video, so there you go. Ira's seen a video from a month ago called Scrub Mentality lives rent-free in his head. Ah, goodness me. I can guarantee it. Native Mamba says someone needs to pass this around to the FGC. I'd love to see someone check this piece of shit. I can guarantee you they will know about this. They will hear of this, and someone might have something to say about it. But yeah, is there going to be any more to the rants from Phil, or is he going to end it there?
It'd be insufferable.
Anyway, that's about it. Spawn Killer, what's going on? $2 super chat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think that's the end of that.
Check the rant.
Yeah, that's
a good frame, by the way.
You want that frame as well?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, greedy prick. Okay, hold on. Let me do my thumbnail magic. Of course, we won bingo. You know, that's the main thing. We won bingo, and we got to check out his bizarre FGC salty rants, you know, and everything else with that. So yeah, it's a wee good time. But there we go. Let me just get the image here. Let me paste the image in, and there we go. The glasses went a bit weird there, in my opinion, but let me just yeet that towards my members' Discord. Big ups to Nix, who has joined my members' Discord. So there we go. they've joined, so they became a.
Look at that mouth.
Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful.
So give me a second here. So guys, there's one thing we've got to do. Remember what day it is. It's Friday.
Oh yeah.
And what do we do on Fridays? We play some marbles. In particular, we try and play a ridiculously challenging marbles map, where if somebody can beat it and win the track, we add $10 to the prize fund for bingo. So yeah guys, I will be right back in a few minutes. I'm going to get the marbles game set up, and then we'll see if somebody can add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Look at how many autos there are on screen. There's an overabundance of them all. So many autos. Anyway guys, I will be right back. I'm just going to set up the marble stream. Don't go anywhere. Alright, everybody, we have returned and we have marbles here, and I could not find the previous map we used. The marbles all kind of reset and all that jazz, so I had to find one of Arthur's old classic maps instead. Some people might recognise it. It is something that we have completed in the past. We have won this in the past.
Oh no. No.
Yeah.
Not this.
Fairly airy air from Arthur, and we know it's possible. We know this is doable. We have 205 marbles sitting here. As you can see, there's all sorts of different ones. I have no fucking eye. How the fuck are you expected to find yours in these fucking... It's in there. There. Can you not see it? It's right in front of you. What do you mean you can't fucking see it? It's right there. One amongst the 200 fucking marbles. Where's mine? Oh, fucking hell. It's in there somewhere. Trust me, if you have left a comment in the community post, it should be there somewhere.
Well, I was one of the first to leave one, so I should be there.
BST, there's guy with long hair, there's Chris Sizemore, Michael Hunts, Paul J. Brazel Jr. He wanted to be involved in the marbles last time round, and his name has been added. He is one of the most recent names. His actually was the last name I've added to the bingo. To the marbles. So there you go, Paul J. Brazel Jr. Your ball is right here, your marble's right fucking there. There you fucking go. Mr. Windows 96 and Braden Young. Muckiness is there as well. I don't know where you are. You're around somewhere. Well, you know what? Let's just fucking start the race and see if we can spot you on the way. Oh god, Spanrag. Look at Spanrag. He's after a flyer. Oh, but he's gonna die. Bye, Spanrag. Spanrag is the first death. Congratulations, Spanrag. You were the first person to die. You speedrun that tremendously impressively. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's remember, we'll have 3 attempts. There will be 3 attempts to complete this course, okay? 3 attempts. This is a very challenging course to try and complete. Not everyone can do it. The aim is to try and bounce through one of these portals so you get dropped through here like Beamer just did. Bjorn's right behind them.
Agent proper.
Beamer, this is very good news for Beamer. Beamer is looking perfectly set up here. Ian Sorare, not so much. They're going too fast. Ian Sorare, and they'll get fried probably. Yep, they both got fried. See, oh no! Toxic Charges has made Beamer go too fast, I think. That's maybe very bad news. Oh, that was bizarre. Toxic Charges, there's a very interesting shortcut there. We have... Oh, they're going through the portal. So, let's just follow Toxic Charges as we get towards the end of this. Oh, it's a good bounce. It's a good bounce.
Oh, this is the part that just makes me anxious.
Yeah, so we're going to land on here, okay? Yay, we landed on here. The aim is to try and get into this goal here. There. It's open very short, for a very short period of time. The goal is open. These platforms move. We're down to our last 6 survivors. Toxic Charges is one of them. Hit the pole! And no, go back. And they're done. Anyone else alive? Butterlord is next there, miles behind. And Brian A and Tomion are also back there, but Tomion just died. Brian A, can you survive? Brian A, looks like they're still alive. This might be bad news.
Yeah, they look like they're stuck.
No, they're in this round thing. I'm pretty... There you go. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Butterlord just died, which is why... Brian A, no pressure, Brian, but you're the last surviving marble. So if you don't... we need a good bounce here, we need a good bounce. These are not good bounces. That's push. Brian, how could you? And nobody wins that round. We'll go again. We'll give ourselves 3 goes. Yeah, my marble survived for quite a while actually. Yeah, that's true, but I died. So we go again. Can we see any familiar names here? There's Paul Flout, there's Osik Vane, there's Ulthar, what's his Nan? There's Marcellus Lutz. Dead Bears is dead. Quite fitting name for someone to die. Tom's dead, Poor Shrump is dead, Icebread is gone, Francisco Rivas Major, Mr. White's gone. Invile Vide is gone, Dips is gone, Nalford Ronan is gone, Pick of the Blanket's gone, Cadence Anime Girl's gone. I think it'd be easier for us to say the people that won't have fucking died. There has been so much purple arcane transit advisor I've just dropped off the face of the fucking planet. Did I just see... hold on, did I just see your name there? No, your name's there somewhere, I think. Let's follow Stephen Housley. This is good news for Stephen Housley. Wolfwood Spiegel, I think, is going way too fast, and so is SD1593. They both have met their demise. But Stephen Housley, though, is going at a good speed here. So is King B. Crow down the the other side. But Sean Gonzalez might hit them. You see perfectly. Stephen Housley is going perfectly. It's fast enough to just slot straight in there. King B. Crow not far behind. There's Dez as well. Hingle McCringleberry is still in contention. It looks like Agent Proper still alive as well. Well, wonders never cease. Stephen Housley needs a good... Nah, I don't think that's a good bounce. I don't think that's a good bounce. I'm going to follow King B. Crow instead. Who is miles in the air. King B. Crow might have actually been bounced too much. What do you think? Oh. They bounced off in between the two portals and they fucking fell to their doom. Hold on. Agent Proper. Agent Proper. Can you imagine if this motherfucker wins get a fucking marble race? Mister, I never win fucking marbles. Might actually fucking win. That's not a bad bounce.
It's a pretty insane bounce.
It's short though, I think it's short. It looks better than it was. It's just a bit short.
Oh.
Looks like Rain and Making the Big Boom are the last two survivors. Looks like Rain is over here already. Making the Big Boom is going to try and get over. Let's just keep an eye on Looks Like Rain. Oh, it was open there for a brief second. Is Making a Big Boom? Have they landed yet? There they are. So we're going to have two marbles in contention. We have two of them here.
My God, this always...
There's open. It's open.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
It's open and it's not open anymore. Oh, they were so close. They were so close, but they got another chance. It was open again briefly and they almost got in. Oh, there's chances. There's chances. There's no chance. There's no chance.
Down.
Oh, they were so close. They were so goddamn close. I cannot believe it didn't drop in. I thought for sure they're about to fucking drop in there. Well, we try one more time. We try one more goddamn time. Hit time go. Let's follow Bradburn in, shall we? We've got all sorts of people here. We've got Q-Lumpers around there as well. Wobbly's there. Les Peter Guitar Jams in the lead right there. Braden Young, Elaine Walls, Toxic, Jaspers Angels, Daniel Cannon, Demise, Naoto Ronan again. Naoto Ronan doesn't like this course. Naoto Ronan keeps dying immediately. Got Navy Vet for Life not far away and Bradburn in. And now we get to this crazy chaotic part. Dash is up there. The bold one. Jasper's Angels is the first one through here. But I think he's timed this poorly. That's not going to go well for him at all. Oh, this might be very bad for Jasper's Angels. Yeah, this is going to be very bad for him. I'm going to stop following them because they're going to die. They're dead. Who's next? Wobbly and SD1593 and Mr. E are all going down the sides here hoping to get through. They manage it perfectly. Quite a few people are getting through here actually. This is actually good news for us here. We'll follow SD1593 and see how they do. Can you get a good bounce? We need a good bounce here. That's not good enough, I think. It looks good initially, you know? But then you go here and you see the momentum's going, it's stopping, and yeah, they're going to fall a bit short. So let's follow Mark instead, who's going to make it. He might snipe it. Mark has made it over. They'll try first. There are two people behind them. We have Rel and Jasper's Angels. Mark looks like they're not going to make it. Yep, they're gone. Rel and Jasper's Angels are both coming down the way now. Can they snipe the hole? It's open right there. And no, Jasper's Angels are gone. Rel is miles away back there. We still have some people over there waiting to come over. Rel is stuck here, biding their time, and now they've been... Oh, hold on. Hold on. This is
anxiety inducing.
Yeah, I can understand. Come on, just
Driving me
go on.
crazy.
Go on, you're so close, you've been so close, it's open again. Go on, this time. And you're gone. You're not gone.
Oh, stop!
I have no control over this.
Stop!
I have no control. I have no control over this.
This is insane!
How are they still there? And they're the only marble left alive.
This is just torture.
They're gone. That's it.
Oh, there we go.
Incredible. I can't believe how long they stayed up there for. That was insanity. But there we go. We had 3 tries or 3 attempts to try and complete one of these very challenging courses. We couldn't get there. So we'll not add $10 to the bingo prize fund after all. Sadly, it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. Still, this has been a good day for bingo because we finally have our first victory of the month. We have added $25 to our bingo prize fund. We have started the weekend on a bright note to have a full house bingo victory. And of course, Meester, I'm sure you'll take some credit for that because you seem to win more often than you don't.
I will.
Yeah, because Meester says that he fucking wins so often they can't remember the last time he was a guest and lost. Not that he's, bragging or anything, you know what I mean? It's just him being perfectly humble in his natural way, of course. But yeah. Meester, thank you very much for joining me for this bingo antics. I know sometimes you had to,
You're very welcome.
You had to vanish a couple of times randomly, but it is what it is. But you managed to come back and actually get to witness a full house and all that jazz and the marbles as well. So, is there anything you want to say before you go to bed? Anything at all?
Bye?
You could have done anything. Yeah. Thank you. You could have told people thanks. You could have said, hey, check out what I do sometimes or whatever. So, you don't need to do a cat
Yeah, but like I
say
don't
bye
do
awkwardly.
anything, really.
You do artwork plenty of times as well. Not sure. Anyway. Yeah, guys, I am going to wrap things up there. Remember, tomorrow, Saturday, Eviga and D-Dog will be covering Phil's birthday bash shenanigans. Feel free to pop along to them and say hi if you want, or do whatever else you want. I'm not going to fucking tell you what to fucking do, but I'm just letting you guys know Eviga's planned to do a live stream of the birthday stuff if you want to check that out. I am going to wrap things up there, and I'm going to end things. I always end things by playing Notorious PIG contributions, maybe the supremely talented Pixar animations. But guys, I do hope you all enjoy your Friday and enjoy your Saturday as well, whatever you end up doing on Phil's special birthday. I will return on Sunday for some more bingo antics, and hopefully we can continue to keep winning bingos and adding more money to the bingo prize fund. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
gone. Just gone like that.
I'm still here, by the way, guys. I'm still here. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to pick somebody to live redirect to. Should we just pick Ace Yamamoto again and send you guys there that are still here? I think I will. I'm gonna eat you guys. I don't even know if everyone's still here, but yeah. I'll redirect you guys to Ace Yamamoto. That seems like a good thing today. Yeah. Koraz is looking at who's live. Basically, Ace Yamamoto's live as well as Dark Days Mirror and Raw Phil. So yeah. But yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, there we go. Let's just surprise. We'll just surprise Ace Yamamoto and have a wee mini raid there. So there we go. Yeah, that's what we'll do. See you guys Sunday.